Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand rising people. I am so sorry. I'm trying to give y'all the energy. I got to muster it up from the bottom of my soul. When I mean soul, I mean the heels of my feet. I'm trying to bring it up so I can bring it out and give it to you. But if you get this book right here, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning, this will help you rise and shine. Grand rising, people. See what happened? See what happened when I grabbed this book by Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning? I got to get my Molly Moss Sea Moss in my body. That's what I got to get in my body this morning. Once I get that Molly Moss Sea Moss, it gives you that boost of energy. It helps with your cognitive skills and everything. I ain't had my coffee yet this morning, people. So excuse me. You know, I had a late night shucking and jiving and just having a good time with some friends. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. But if you get this book, the BAM, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning, and get you some Molly Moss Seamos, you would be on point every time. You wouldn't be lagging and dragging like I am today. So forgive me if I don't look all together, but it's all it is. It's all it is. It's all over, but it's all it is. Trust me. But like they say, it's in there. You want your comedy? It's in here. You want your drama? It's in here. You want your thriller? You want your cliffhanger? It's in Shades of Blue. Y'all gonna be sorry if you don't get it while it's out, limited edition. If you don't get the first volume, y'all gonna be definitely sorry when it blows up all over the big screen. Boom, and y'all gonna say, "Dag, I could have got an autographed book from the girl who wrote the book herself." Now she look, better get it while you can, baby. That's what I'm saying. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. To everybody, everyone's. Grand Rising, Big Trey. What's going on, baby?
Oh shit, I didn't know you was talking to me. I'm looking up all up the street and shit. You
It's
probably can't hear me that well because I got my phone case on, but I'm almost in the house. I will
no,
not
you
drop.
sound good. You good. You good and
Oh,
clear.
okay. I try. Normally people can't hear me and shit with this on.
But you is good and clear. Yes.
I'm mic muted until I get in the house. All these cars and motorcycles and shit.
Okay. Today is Freaky Friday. And and it's supposed to be the nasty day. But Lord have mercy. My body is just so wah wah wah. Do I got any news for y'all? No. I still got send. I got to send the link to the recipe. I ain't even send no link out. I ain't even do any none of that.
What's
I
up, Johnny?
am
Good morning.
Grand Rising, Josh. I'm Grand Rising. Everybody else that's in the house in the building.
It's Josh so far, so that's why I don't need to say his name.
Oh, okay. I gotta get everybody else the link, and I'm trying to figure this out. But I'm gonna get it figured out. I promise. Copy. Okay, once I copy and
Birds
send
out
out,
here surfing and everything else, wildlife and shit going on.
you got wildlife out there where you at? There's some
Yeah,
wildlife
like
going
deer
on.
and well, you don't see deer too much because it's not deer season. But deer, rabbits, and shit, woodpeckers, and all type of little
Oh my
shit.
God.
So it's mostly woods out here, so you're gonna get that.
I don't think I ever saw a woodpecker. I
Yeah, I
mean
got
a
a picture of
real
one that I took in the backyard. I'll send it to you.
wow. See, that's
For the
beautiful.
neighborhood.
That's beautiful. Nature, God's green earth
For
and
real though.
stuff. That's beautiful. You can get out there with nature and walk and breathe some fresh
Hell yeah, my fat ass need
air.
to sweat a little bit. I mean, all them cupcakes and shit. I need to go ahead and walk this shit off.
You
Shit.
can eat some cupcakes.
Huh? I mean, no, I ain't really like literally eating no cupcakes recently or not, but you know, I'll just be snacking and eating shit. So might as well walk and get it off.
Yeah. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get out there and be doing the sun stuff with you, Trey.
So I like to start though, because I'm on this app called Nextdoor or whatever, where you can like communicate and collab, do things with people in the community and stuff like that. They got a walking group from my area, so I was thinking about joining it. I'm gonna DM the person.
Oh wow, next door. That's
Yeah,
kind of cool to get like
yeah.
a
So,
walking group started.
well, it's
That's
whatever you bring up. So some people might have things they're getting rid of. They just want to give away to somebody versus like selling it or throwing away. People might be hair braiders or realtors or whatever. It's just a thing to network on, really.
do everybody got in their community? Like if I was to go get the app next door, will it tell me what goes on in my community too?
So yeah,
Or it's just for y'all out there?
geographic type of app, so it's gonna tell you what's going on in your area. But I think you can look up other areas too, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. Fat ass sweating and shit.
But that's good. That's good. They say when you sweat, when the body sweat, it brings out the impurities.
I'm
All of
fine with
that.
just, with my little steps. The watch
Oh,
will track your, track your movements, and you can tell that you exercising or whatever. So I like to keep up with the little goals that it gives me each day.
okay. So you got a real watch that do it, not on the phone.
I mean, the app is on the phone, but if you're not when you walking and stuff, you're not pulling out your phone to look at your phone, so you just look at your watch or whatever. But it keep up with your steps and everything. It'll tell you how many calories you burn and how much time you spent sitting down and standing up and all of that.
Mm. Will it ding to let you know you sitting down too long?
Yeah, it'll ding and let you know it's time to stand up. Like you need to have some standing time for the day, or it'll let you know that you didn't meet your goals or you're getting closer to that cutoff mark for your goals for the day. So it'll notify you.
That's kind of cute. It's like sort of like a babysitter. So
It's
it's
like a Fitbit type of thing. It got your heart rate and shit on it. So it'll let you see live what your heart rate is. Or if it raises too much, it'll tell you to sit down or lower your blood, your blood pressure.
oh yeah, that would be neat. But when I was looking at the Fitbits before, they was fitting too much.
Oh yeah, I'm already here. This is it's a regular watch. It's not a Fitbit though. So the bands come bigger. I think the bands on a Fitbit are standard size. I don't know if you can adjust them or whatever. But it's an Apple Watch, so you can get a bigger one for a big wrist or something. This is not the standard joint that went around my watch. I had to get another one because
the other band.
right around there. Mm-hmm.
See, that's what that's what I would like to get. Maybe I can get one of those in the near future to help me on my journey as I get some help, so I can start doing what I need to do, moving and grooving.
Android watch though, because you wouldn't want to get one of these because it's not going to work for a phone that's not an Apple like an Apple product. But the Android watches are just the same. I'm sure they do all the same things.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's what I need to do. Check into an Android watch because that's neat. If it's doing all that stuff like you said, that is real neat.
Yeah. So even if your environment's too loud, it'll tell you like the decibels are too loud of the music you listen to, so you should cut it down. It'll suggest it at least.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm.
That is some real sophisticated AI.
Yeah. No, I guess for now, I mean, I think it's I think you subject yourself to whatever you like, utilize. So you still, it's all the stuff. I'm sure it's still keeping information and stuff like that. But I don't know. I ain't doing shit, so I ain't got nothing. But Freaky Friday, what you got going on for Freaky Friday? That's what I want to know. I'm trying to turn this shit up in here.
I'm gonna get everybody up in here. What did I say yesterday? I can't remember what I said I was gonna do yesterday.
Josh had asked, Chout, one of them had asked what the subjects were, but I can't remember what you said.
Dang.
Yeah, it's not in a group chat or nothing, so I can't,
David Green just asked me for the link. Sending the link.
Isn't the link in the group?
I don't.
Let me look, because I'm gonna get on David. If that link in there, David, I'm gonna say something this time. Last time I was wrong though. I was wrong as fuck last time. Let me look.
Let me see. Send it to my man, David Green on the scene. I love my staff. Louisville, David Green, Molly Mall, the Beast, everybody that come in and participate. LA, Josh Preston, Shout About. You guys make the show really what it is.
Yeah, so let me say that. Let me shut the fuck up real quick because it's not in the group. So the link is not there from what I see. So my bad, funny man. It's not in there, so there's no reason to get on anything today because it's not. So yeah, whoever need a link, just
Okay. I did though have a talk with Damian Seaman for everybody out there that comes in the show, participate in everything on the show, that acts.
What's up, child?
To really ask where you been, what's going on, and what's going on in his life. And he told me, the ups and downs.
I'll send the link to you.
He also said that he want to start his own uh podcast and show, and he was just
What? What'd you say? Because I was off the screen. But what'd you say? Because I know I'm
he want to start his own
everybody
podcast.
want to start. I mean, well, let me say number one, anybody can start whatever they want to start. So I'm not even going to put it like that, but
He
you know,
wanted. He was contacting us so we
I
can.
like staying in my fucking
He want to
lane.
know how.
If I do this shit, this the shit you're gonna see me doing. If I don't, anything's worth a try. But all right.
He
He,
said he said that
oh,
I
all
didn't
right,
kind of buy it
all right,
that he
child. I see
wanted
it.
to know how because I feel as though he can ask Brenda how to start that and everything. I didn't,
I
but
mean,
that
he
was
already on the show. Like honestly, like Josh was saying, he already on the show. So I mean, if it's not hard to ask her how StreamYard works, I don't know how expensive the show is on her side because it costs so much money. I don't know why, but
because they
you
steady
can still
going
ask her
up.
how it starts.
They steady going up. I was
No,
like,
I'm talking about before. I'm talking about back then. I'm not talking about right now. Like
oh.
everything gonna inflate. I'm talking about it's been costing hundreds of dollars apparently to do the show. So I don't know, but he could ask somebody how to get a StreamYard. He can look up platforms to get on to start podcasting if that's really what he wants to do. Because if you really want to do that, you'll start it. You're not about to be.
I thought he used to have one.
Uh,
I could be wrong, but I thought
I,
they
I hope you
already.
are, because I ain't never heard that. But anybody welcome to anybody he grown, so he can start whatever he want to start. It's just that um I don't know. I guess I don't know. Shit, I ain't got nothing to say about it.
Oh, and I was like, okay, just taking in the information. And he was like, he was busy, been busy making tamales and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
So that's where it is.
Well,
I
whatever.
don't know
I
if
ain't
I
no
got the
hater. Go
right.
ahead, start your platform. That's what you want to do. I ain't no hater. So start
I
your,
don't know.
start your
Sending out.
platform.
I must not be sending out the right link.
Why? Why you say that?
Because I'm looking down.
Child said that you sent him the link. I mean, I don't know if he checked it out, but he said you sent him the link. Why you think you ain't send the right link?
Because I got a different ending number on here than it is at the top of the screen. I got a Y3G.
Oh, I
And
mean, if anybody shout for the link or whatever, they know to tune in here and just ask for it or whatever. I can send it to them.
okay, yeah, if anybody out there that wants to join the show with the link, just shout it out.
Mm-hmm.
Sexual Healing Day. We all talking about need
Uh,
some sexual healing.
okay.
Ooh, now
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
look. I don't know about nobody else, but
Sexual.
I like to sweat, and when you're being intimate with your partner, I like to put the time in to kind of make you sweat, not the kind that just gets you a little upset, gets you going, but make you feel like that your body that you really been doing some things. Ain't nothing wrong with a quickie, right? But
No.
I can't get where I need to be sometimes with a quickie. Now,
Oh, yeah.
unless you're already on that edge, because I want more. Am I greedy?
No.
It's like I don't get sexually satisfied, and we know with the, I would like it if I had some time put in on the thing,
Ain't nothing
uh,
wrong with that. Well, we know my boo's still high. Send me the link, Trey. All right, I got you. Apparently, it is the wrong link. So what's up, Misha? Anybody that wants the link, I'll just send you the one that I have. So
Misha,
give me a second. I got you, Trout.
Misha in the house. Misha, can you when you intimate, how do you like quickies, or do you like to get it in for the long haul? Are you a fan of quickies? That's it. Okay, that's that. There we go. That's how I want to ask. Are you a fan of the quickies? And when I mean quickie, um, like getting it in within 15 minutes. To me, 15 minutes. Sometimes it take me that long just to take off my clothes. Hell, it take me 15 minutes to take my bra off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? I'm taking my bra, trying to take it off, and it's getting stuck around my neck and arm. I'm like, boot, and it's gone. I like to experience that. I like to be calm, and I like to be ravished, and all the build up. I like to be when I'm having sex. I like it like that. Ain't nothing wrong with hurry up, knock the edge off me real quick. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying that I am a fan, and I prefer a session, a full on session. You know what I mean? Trey, did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah, no, Misha said no quickies, but definitely no marathon sessions.
I
So
would
she's
like
saying not too long. So how long is a marathon? How long is too long then? In terms of time, then
I would like a marathon session. I mean, a marathon. Well, can a man do a marathon session go without stopping? You're not talking about the breaks in between. I did a marathon session before with the breaks in between, and
I
you
mean,
could go
if he's
all
doing
night with
stuff
that.
he's supposed to be doing stuff to please his woman, like in between. So, like I said last Freaky Friday, to save himself, he can go back to foreplay. Instead of having fun with the box and all that, you can like stop for a minute and have foreplay. Like spend your time pleasing her while you recoup yourself so that you don't hit the finish line before you intend to.
You could stop, and foreplay could be you sweating on me, drinking a glass of Kool-Aid, like
A
my
build
baby,
up,
hold up.
average 45 minutes is enough. An hour or so is enough. I'm good after like an hour and 30. Anything more than that.
Of straight foreplay.
Nah, not straight sex. Nah, like just everything. Like, like
Okay, the
this
whole
should be
sex,
there's supposed to be all types of stuff going on, even while the sex is happening. There's supposed to be shit going on. So you're
the layers,
supposed to
yeah.
be 100% pleased the whole time. Really. So
Let me tell you, I got aroused. Usually I keep my little sexual libido in check, but I got aroused the other day. And I was like, ooh, what's that? Like I was like,
right.
ooh. And I think it was when I was out and I, like I told Misha, as I got lifted, it felt like my body was getting a little rejuvenated a little bit, if that makes any sense. I know that y'all smokers, but I'm not a smoker, and I'm not, and then when I usually get a contact, it's just usually like we sitting and talking and boom, a light contact.
Mm-hmm.
This contact was me sitting in a room for hours because the show started late and I'm still sitting there watching all the performers. I think I sat there for about a good 2 hours straight. Because I did it like at 7:30. It was already chiefing at 7:30. It was around, building up the show that started to 8:30. And I didn't go on to like 10 o'clock. So it was like, it was a late show. And it was like, and I didn't go, it didn't dawn on me to think to leave out of the area or walk around. I just sat in that one spot. It didn't dawn on me to go outside, get some fresh air. Go outside, get some fresh air. And I was sitting there right there, by the stage, just getting, and then I knew that it was changing me because I could taste it in my mouth first. I was like, and I was like,
no pun intended.
The feeling in my mouth first,
Mm-hmm.
Because when she was like, "You okay? You need something to drink, some water?" I'm like, "No, I'm okay. I was fine." But then all of a sudden, I could.
She the queen of the edibles. She should know what to do to get you back right.
And she's, I said, "Just give me a Coke." Everybody was still, going around, but I didn't feel bad. It wasn't. It wasn't like when I ate that edible from Michelle that time.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That took me on a different trip.
Yeah.
That I don't want to do that kind of high again because I guess I got to get the right doses of the
dosage for yourself. Yeah, a dosage you're comfortable with.
But it was different when I ate that edible. I started seeing stuff, and it was like
You
my
looking
heart started beating
all the
fast,
fuck around the room and
and
shit.
I thought
I
I
said,
was about to have an
oh
asthma
shit.
attack. Y'all just don't know. That night I was about to come out my bra and wig because
I was
I
looking
felt
across
like
the room. I was sitting at the tall table. You were sitting at the short one.
I felt like it was getting tight, restricted. And it felt like my wig was lifting up and my head was burning. That is not good.
You said
That
your wig was closing up. You felt like your wig was dropping you. And you had to get the fuck out of it.
now and didn't and I
Somebody
didn't
take her
feel
ass
hot or
outside. Take her
sexy.
ass outside.
I didn't feel hot or sexy or none of that at all. Didn't feel that was a bad trip. I don't even know if that was weed. I don't even know if that it could have been something else on that because the edible, I just don't know if something else was on that little gummy. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, right? That's why you ain't supposed to take stuff you don't know. But this was the real chronic because my chest still burning. I don't know. You could ask the people that was there. That I don't know. And I'm just sitting there wafting in it and wafting in it. Like I said, I was so engulfed in it that when I came home, usually outdoor, the smell when you're just casually, I think I did a hot box because my son was upset with me. He's like, "You smell like weed." He said, "Your wig needs to air out." I'm like, "Hey." It's like that time. He was like, "Mom, yes." And I was like, wow. Because the guy did say,
damn.
hanging out
How the
late.
fuck you feel? Your son talking about something. You coming in the house smell like weed. That's what the
Well, I
fuck the
mean, he
parents
said it
supposed
was
to be.
strong, it was loud.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
what they
wasn't
call it. Shit.
loud. And I
That's what
wasn't
they
even
call it.
by the
Loud.
weed smokers. I was at a table by the stage, and the weed smokers was along the wall because the place it was nice. That'd be a good place to throw I was watching and thinking of a big shindig because they got couches along the walls and your stage is in the middle, and then they got your tables around it. I was at a table with my little merch up there watching the stage, but apparently the aroma, I don't know. But all I know is that I didn't trip. I felt calm and serene, sort of like he was in a nice hot bath.
Josh
And
said it sounded like your son was proud of you.
no, he wasn't disappointed because usually I'm in pain. I'm in a lot of I be in a lot of pain at night and stuff, but I wasn't in no pain. I wasn't my back was hurting when I got there. Okay. And I'm saying it's the effect of it's that strong. I mean, this is some real shit because I experienced. Without taking narcotics and getting the pharmaceutical company rich or getting that pain out, I would usually have to take a Percocet or something for that because I can feel it coming on and tension up.
Molly Percocet.
And then when I take the Percocet, I trip.
Oh, all right.
And so that's why I don't take it when I'm out. I have to take that when I'm home. I gotta go to doctor, only doctor prescribe, and that's when you having a spasm. And Louisa could tell you, after a while, it didn't hurt. And I was like, damn. And I got up like a regular person would get up. I didn't get up all with the cane or whatever. I got on up like it felt good to move like a normal person again. That felt, and it made my body feel, I was like, hey, I felt like I could feel my skin again. Like, hey, like, and messing with the little guy. And he, and I was like, pick all this up. And the guy's coming over to you, hugging you, smelling like cologne and weed. And you like, what's that? What's that?
A bomb combination. For real? A bomb ass combination. Yeah.
Oh no. And that day started off right on time. That whole day. Wednesday was a beautiful, beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day that I'm on top side of the soil. But Wednesday started off beautiful. And then even my Metro Access driver, even he was nice. Even though he's 64 years old, but he was still hollering. He got some swag in him. And I was like, okay. And he was talking. And Weezy, me and Weezy getting out the thing, he gets out, come around the other side and walk with us in the, and was still talking. Weezy was like, "Oh shucks,
You
Mr.
probably
Harold,
trying to
shout
get a
out to
fucking
you."
tip.
No. They don't
It was Metro Access, or you said it was?
let your access.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you were saying like you caught a
The
ride
Uber,
there,
because
Uber
I be
or
getting them
yeah.
mixed up. But David Green one
On my
time.
way, on the
Oh,
way,
that's
and
what
then
he
Child
said.
said he coming in a second too. But he said he on the way. You got the link? Do I need to send it to you? Did resend it already? Cause
And I bet you that weed will help my eyes because no cap,
yeah, it
I'm
does.
seeing stuff. I need whatever they was smoking Wednesday. I don't know.
You just need some quality weed. But
I
you
don't
don't
know
need
that.
you don't need flour though, meaning you not gonna be smoking, obviously, because inhalation thing is a problem. But you need some form of edibles, or like you said, things that you can add to your tea. Like little light, and then but you need to go somewhere that's really gonna show you and help you understand what you're doing because people think whatever about weed, but it's a real science. So you can pick something that actually works for you.
I mean, this might be the nurse. Wait a second, y'all.
Put it on mute so that we can't hear nothing that you're talking about. Yes, I don't know what the topic of the day, y'all. I think she was saying something about like intimacy. I can't remember her actual question, but Child and Dave will be joining us in a second, so they'll be sliding through this joint. Hopefully that phone
Yeah,
call.
we
Oh,
talking
all
about
right.
the sex session, y'all. Do you want? It's a couple of topics. I'm gonna do like
Okay.
L.A. Josh Preston. I'm gonna take a note from your show and give them 3 topics, Josh, and we're going to talk about the topics for today. The first topic is: are you a fan of the quickie? Are you a fan of the
Sometimes it need to be quick.
and
Sometimes you
how
gotta go to work or something.
and look and how risky are you, or how risky have you been?
I'll be an
Risque?
exhibitionist if I can
Have
find
you?
one. I would. I would. I would. I 100% would. Yeah.
I don't know. Misha in the audience. Am I exhibit? Well, the old me
That
need to
mean
come
you
back
want
out.
Okay, Molly said he gonna send invites out now. So anybody who, supposed to normally get it or whatever, is gonna get it. So give Molly a moment. He just texted me, let me know he's about to send them joints out. Thank you, Molly, for letting me know.
Okay. And the third one and the last one, sex with your ex. Sexing with your exing.
Okay, those are good.
That's
Okay,
it.
what the fuck? Okay, what the fuck you read last night? Those good subjects. I like that. So okay,
So
so repeat it one more time because I'm
are
gonna
you
forget. I know we're gonna do it in order when everybody get in here, but
are you a fan of the quickie?
that's one. Okay, fan of the quickie or not?
And how risque?
How risky are you?
How
And
risque?
then sex with your ex.
And are you a
Those
fan of
is
sex
good.
with
I'm gonna
your
wait till
ex?
everybody get in here if I talk my shit though. I ain't about to be spilling it and
Yeah.
everybody get in here act all cute like they don't be doing shit. So I'm gonna wait
We
30
know
minutes till we should be all good.
we all do stuff. Look, go see
Oh yeah,
that
30
movie
minutes is good
Sinners.
enough. That's enough for everybody to get right.
Sinners is good. That go see that movie Sinners because I feel like we all do it. But like what I was saying when I was feeling sexy again. I mean,
Mhm.
you always feel good and sexy, but I felt like I always feel a positive image of myself, but in the inside was percolating.
Yeah.
I was seeing the dudes was saying, and I'm looking like,
Don't back up
now
into my car, man. Don't back up into my shit. Okay.
somebody out there
So
driving.
damn trash truck. No, it look like you almost backed up into the shit, to the van. Go ahead. I'm
So
sorry. I didn't mean to disrupt.
now I was always told that we get your libido weak, that we don't make you horny.
Shit. Nah, this is the time you utilize people that you want to know to do those things, because that's a lie.
Okay, so we do. I thought I was just getting rejuvenated.
Weed is aphrodisiac.
Oh, it
I'm gonna
is.
wait till I give all my answers when people get in here though. But weed is aphrodisiac. Weed get me in my mood. Oh, I'll be in the mood regardless, but weed is gonna, if I wasn't in the mood, weed would take me there.
Like it's better.
Hello.
Like I would get usually to get in the mood or set the mood. I would have a drink. I would drink some wine. But
Okay.
I mean, drink. You know, I would get a nice
Something to
cocktail,
just something to
and
just get a little
it's
mellow.
you know, and so while he's talking his stuff and everything, and I don't know, something about them cocktails is making the guy look more and more inviting. You know,
Hell
they
yeah,
talk
cause your
about
ass
stuff.
loose. Fuck you talking about? Shit, I probably if I was a drinker, I'd probably be loose too, ready to do some shit off the hen dog or something.
No,
Shit.
it wasn't even mine. Was Boone's Farm.
Oh, all right.
It made me. Like I said, that's how I did the little thing that time. Make you dance, make you do stuff, and get you feeling sexy. When you're
I'm not a
sexy,
drinker, but if I did drink, it has to be brown liquor. I don't do clear liquor because that's fighting shit for me.
I heard that they said the white will make you fight, and the brown will make you simmer down. So, and they tell you don't mix it. Don't ever mix it. I
Well,
guess
you're supposed to. You're not supposed to do beer before liquor. I know that beer before liquor never sicker. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to start off. If you're gonna drink a beer, I wouldn't mix them at all. But if
it's
you
stick with beer the whole night.
stick with beer or start off with liquor and start your stomach on that. You know, be
What did they
conscious
say
of being
about wine? You know, because some people
wine.
drink the wine.
Wine. Well, this is coming off the rant for me. Wine takes time, so for me, you can get drunk as shit off of wine, but it's not. It's more gradual. So as you're feeling it gradually. You're not really. It's not taking you straight there,
And
straight
he's
to
talking
being
about real wine,
incapacitated.
people, not that malt liquor. He's talking about real
What's that,
wine.
Molly?
He's talking about the real good
Mhm.
stuff, the Moscato, the Pinot Grigio. He's talking about the real
Yeah,
good
that's fine.
wine.
Let's put it in the
The
food
malt
line.
liquor,
I
those
mean,
are the ones that'll
not
make
in Maryland, but
you
I
drink
find
too
that shit
much.
in food line. That ain't high end.
But malt liquor,
No, malt liquor is low end. I was talking about like the Moscatos and all that stuff. That's barefoot and all that shit. That ain't,
I ain't barefoot. I don't like barefoot at all. It's
oh,
that's not a good brand.
whatever
And
brand.
and everybody used to drink Arbor Mist. Arbor Mist is not that good. That I don't.
I
It is that's wine in a box. Arbor Mist.
I used to like that. 'Cause I used to like them joints because it's like it's almost like a juice with a little kick to it, like a little,
Yeah.
I like
Now
it.
let me tell you, if you want something with a little kick to it, sweet and kicky. Now I kid you not, no cap. Those daily frozen drinks,
Oh
those
yeah,
frozen,
the one that look like a margarita thing. It's plastic. It's a
and,
plastic pouch.
yeah, and you put it
It
in the
look like a
freezer,
margarita.
and then
It's
you get that.
it's a blue Hawaiian
Man,
thing. It's a
they
blue
got
Hawaiian
all of
thing
the.
that
Man, I think I tasted like every. I went on a mission one time. I tasted like every flavor. You know,
yeah,
this was years ago when we could handle it. So I don't
yeah.
know. A few months ago, maybe it was a year or so ago, me and Misha both in the liquor store together. We was like, "Girl, you remember when we used to do this? You do that." We was in there reminiscing, right? So
Yeah.
she grabbed a couple of them up. I grabbed a couple of them up. We like, "Yeah, we're going to simmer down." Now we
Mhm.
haven't been drinking like that
Y'all
in a
come on, get
minute.
y'all ass in here now. Y'all taking a little too long.
We haven't
Y'all
been
said
drinking
that shit
like
about 5 minutes ago, so y'all go ahead and get y'all ass in here. Don't be.
they probably still
Yeah.
sleep from last night. Thank you, LA.
Nah, both of them
For
just said that they was
6 hours.
Shaw said he was coming in a second. David said he on the way. On the way to what? Because you ain't here. So
David's still waking up.
probably.
He didn't work last night, but he worked last night.
Y'all motherfuckers getting all steep in age and shit, and after 12 is fucking y'all up. If it ain't before 10 o'clock, y'all need that extra few
I wasn't able
hours.
to
So,
close my eyes until
yeah.
after 2. I don't know about nobody else.
If you like
But and
sweet
that
wines, have
was
you had tried Okay, so Josh said if you like sweet wines, have you tried Red Electra? No, but it sounds like something I would try.
Red Electra.
Mm-hmm. Red Electra.
Uh-oh.
I'll look it up.
I did where can is that a wine that I could get anywhere?
I can't assume, but he'll tell you.
Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
I know Mimi Misha is a connoisseur of wines and everything like that as well. But we tried to be, because we haven't drunk like that in a minute, so we get these little Baileys thing.
Hey,
So
Molly, check the background to make sure they're not in
I
there.
put it in the freezer. Misha put it for. We laughing at Kiki, and we had that first drink, right? And it did something to us. We was messed up.
Hey
You hear
Reese, make
me?
sure nobody's in the studio. The last time David said he was waiting for like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. We was messed up off of that one little, and we like, girl, and see, and I didn't feel mine. Misha felt hers before I felt mine. So I was being greedy. I said, I'm gonna go back and get another one.
Hey,
And she was like, girls. So I think I drunk mine down too fast the first time because the second time hit my ass and I was stuck. And I was like, I know I ain't drunk off this tipsy off of these little things that we used to drink back in the day, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom, boom, boom. I said, I know. But I was. I was tipsy off the little frozen slushies. And it is so good to it's so easy to get tipsy off of something that tastes good. And I was mine's a Bahama Mama? Was that the flavor I had, or maybe it was the blue motorcycle?
They like them club tails around here, what they call it.
They
It's a
frozen
little
drinks too.
nah, they just regular drinks, but they got they got the flavors like that, like Bahama Mama, Sex on the Beach, and like 2 or 3 other ones.
Oh, that's
I
nice,
be
but
getting I be walking to the liquor store for the old heads a lot, and they be liking that.
club tails.
If it's not a naughty head or something that knock you on your ass, it'll probably be something lighter like a
No, what's a naughty head? I
naughty
heard that.
head.
I
Naughty
said
head.
it's beer.
Yeah. Naughty head is a I think it's
It's beer, or is that liquor? Oh shoot, he froze on me. I got to come back, Trey. I got it. It's naughty in the audience. Is naughty head beer or liquor, or is it both? Is there a beer called naughty head? I know Natty Daddy is a beer. I seen that before, Natty Daddy. But what is naughty head? Is that a white liquor or like a corn liquor or moonshine? I know that you know. Um, let me put y'all on a nice drink, ladies. This is for the ladies. I don't know if the men are like it, because they don't like. I noticed that men don't drink a lot of fruit drinks or high calorie drinks like us women will. Because I'm the queen of the frozen drinks. I'll frozen drink it all night if I can. I love the slushy and the frozen, but that's just me personally. But this drink that I'm talking about is 1, 2, 3 ingredients. 3 ingredients, and it's good. It's called a Jolly Rancher. Uh, First you need lemon. I like that simply squeezed lemon, lemonade, and then you need some 100% cranberry juice. I like to get my ocean spray on, so simply lemonade and my ocean spray, and then you need some Bacardi Melon. That man, that Bacardi Melon is nice and it's good for fruity drinks. Oh my goodness. It's white. It's white though. So Bacardi Melon, cranberry juice, and lemonade. You know, be gentle with the Bacardi Melon. But if you're trying to get right, you can put as much Bacardi Melon in that joint as you. I got some Bacardi Melon in my refrigerator right now, and I got some cranberry juice. All I need, well, never mind. I was about to say all I need is a lemonade. Hell, I got fresh lemons in there. I could go on there and get right this evening. I think I will later on this evening as I'm watching Raising Cane, which is not a new episode. My aunt said it was a new episode. I didn't see the new episode. But I am caught up to date. I'm waiting for BMF to come back. Oh,
phone
okay.
died.
Oh,
I had to hook it up to my charging pack.
no. The question I was asking you,
Mm-hmm.
what is naughty head? Is that a beer or
A
is that
beer,
liquor?
yeah. A beer that'll put you on your ass.
Called naughty head? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
Or
Natty Daddy. I
yeah,
heard of
Natty
that.
Daddy. That's a beer. Natty Daddy is the main one they drink. Some of them old heads is Milwaukee best type of old heads, so they like that.
Milwaukee's best.
Or the blue top one,
Ice
Burnett.
House. Oh,
Nah, Burnett's. I'm talking about the little liquor, the clear liquor. Burnett's, a cheap ass liquor that get everybody laid all out on the bricks and shit.
you know what I used to thought was cheap liquor? Paul Masson. The,
Yeah, Parmesan is liquor. It's brown liquor.
and Jerk. They used to E&J.
Yeah, E and J, they both browns.
And I know E&J is cheap, but I heard that the E&J's came back. It's smooth or stay some kind of E&J. But when I was younger, we would go to 7-Eleven and get one of those double big gulp cups. But back then, the double big gulps looked like a half a gallon of milk. That's what it was in a carton of milk like that. We would take it, fill it up with Slurpee, Coca-Cola Slurpee now, y'all. And we would pour that E&J in there. And everybody would have their own straw. It was like 4 of us getting messed up before we used to go into the club. Getting a big old Slurpee cup, Slurpee, Coca-Cola Slurpee. And we put all that E&J in there. Everybody was tweaking. Everybody was, nobody drunk, nobody. You had with your own straw looking like alcohol things. And we did laughing and giggling and cutting up. That's when you with your good girlfriends. As Lonnie B would say. I love when he say when you get your good girlfriends. But when we got together collective to go out to cut up, we was out there daring heifers. Go talk to him. Go talk to him. Pull this number. I guess we was in there kind of running game, like guys being there running games. You know, it was a group of us. It was like 3 or 4 of us. And I mean, it would be me, Misha, my girlfriend Tanya. And one time we went out with our co-worker. It was Brenda, not Brenda Brown. It was me, Misha, my girlfriend Tanya, and Brenda. We was at Mr. Henry's, which back in the day was the Martinis down in Fort Washington. We was in there back then. My drink was a fuzzy navel. Since I'm waiting for everybody to get in before we start, I'm doing a flashback, throwback. Since I couldn't throw you back one on Tall Tale Thursday. We was in
Trying to fucking leave. Damn.
What's good?
Was you walking backwards today? Shit.
No. I ran into somebody at the store and they
I'm just fucking around. I don't know what you had to do this morning.
Did you get a quickie in?
Oh no. I don't got no quickies in me, Reese.
She trying to test how long everybody can last without really asking about it the way she wants to. That'd be that shit. See, that's that shit. See, she wants to see how long y'all motherfuckers can last, but she ain't gonna ask y'all that.
Yeah, she got to get to the meat of the situation.
Get to the Tim's. Get to the get to the soul of it.
Stupid.
Look, Molly said we all the freaks at today. Here I go, Molly.
Yeah, all that freaky shit. What the fuck? Y'all tired? I know y'all a little up there, but damn, it's only wasn't that far past 12.
Still in the house, Trey? Can you tell her she's still? It
won't show me she live, but if she comments again, then I'll see it. And I'll tell you.
Okay.
LA was good. LA.
Oh, the freaks come out at night.
What?
But let me tell you what's so funny because Chout was like, where Michelle at? Where Michelle at?
Oh yeah, you thought our freak ass was on that joint. No, that's an old joint. We gotta verbalize too that it's a repeat. Like we gotta verbalize that better so everybody not confused because everybody didn't get the memo. Like you need to go on the Morning Mac Show page. You need to go on wherever page is streaming on. Yeah, it gotta be so everybody know. They don't know, so they won't be commenting. It's cool to still get some comments for the algorithm and shit, but I want you to know that we there or not.
And blew my real front of where the link.
Oh yeah. I got a couple texts about where the link at. I ain't feel like I said maybe y'all put 2 and 2 together.
I ain't want to know where the link was at. I said, where the fuck is Trey? Why?
Where the I know. Yeah, I wasn't even.
Why she don't know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know you was commenting the whole time because I ain't watching because I knew it was a repeat.
What was you saying? What did you say?
I was like, yo, she talking my love language right there.
Hell yeah, nasty shit.
I need her to know who Chow Bao is, man.
Michelle keep them titties right here. Yeah. So them joints pushed all the way up to here. So she got
the cleavage out. Goddamn.
They love her around this way, around Bryan's Road. They love her. They love who Michelle is. Pucciarelli.
I was trying to
if you nasty.
Find out truth too, Trey. Shit.
Hell yeah, because everybody, man.
I just ordered a new pair of Timbs, baby.
Yeah, for traction. Like I said, for traction. Yeah. Traction control out this joint.
Uh,
They even say
uh,
he's sliding in this joint too. We're gonna try to wait for him so we ain't gonna have to repeat the subjects and questions and all that type of stuff. So we
I
just
don't
kind of
know.
chatting and stuff for a minute. But
I
you know,
forgot
David be
what I
trying to
was
find the link
grabbing
you
the
just
phone
sent and
for.
all that stuff. So I don't know.
I forgot what I grabbed the phone.
She got some good topics today though. So I'm excited about it.
What I grabbed the phone for.
Making my little tea and shit.
That's what
Almost
I'm gonna
done,
be
bro.
doing with my little THC in my tea. I think I can if that keeps the pain away. I'm on board.
Shit, for real, I'm gonna see they got weed tea bags.
If that's
I'll get you some.
the case,
I'll get my aunt one too. She'll take one. Shit.
if that's
All
the
right,
case, tell your aunt if she in any kind of pain. I mean, because seriously, I kid you not, that sciatic nerve.
I was telling my grandmother about CBD for real on a serious note. I be telling her about that because even she don't know how to get high, but like as far as being beneficial to people that have trouble sleeping and all that shit, I'm pretty. If she really look into it, she keeps saying, "Oh no, I'm not sure." All right, you still keep being unsure and still keep dealing with what you're dealing with. And I'm trying to offer you a solution, but people look at weed smokers like they stupid, so I don't even gonna say too much. All I can do is try to like suggest. Ask a doctor. Shit, you ain't gotta ask me. Ask a doctor. Shit.
I am.
I'm talking about anybody who's thinking about it.
I'm going back to my neurologist again because it was one of those other doctors that asked. That's
Sleepy Man Green.
When you had to get a card and stuff. I'm gonna ask the doctor again, the neurologist again, because I need to know what type of dosage that they want me on, or what type of doses can I take that won't interfere with any other thing.
Well, what
I don't think
find out first is what strand is.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I don't know what strand they were smoking.
Hybrid. Like
probably a hybrid would be good for her, or sativa. I don't see her. She don't need no indica. That'll put. She already got to be sleep and shit. She don't need to be nothing.
You know, they probably was blowing hella indica.
Yeah. And that freaked me out.
That indica had her ready to get at.
Yeah, ready to get up there and act. Right? Yeah, I mean, and not act, but
which
perform.
one took the pain away? I want the one that.
Well, that's weed in general, but indica is more of a up and active type of high. So you know, it's not the type of high that got you sitting down, sleep off a bag of chips. It's like more so, you know, I can go for a walk and go, you know, I might smoke and go tend to my vegetables and shit like that, you know, and just, you know, I make me actually clean the house, want vacuum, want to see shit look straight and everything. Finally. Damn, where the hell was you at? Where was your antennas, Mr. Funny Man?
Oh wait, hold on. Let me get back to my man.
Had his ass trapped.
What? Why are you talking all quiet? Somebody there?
No, I said.
Oh, he had to get that background.
I said, first, let me get back to my mansion.
Get back to my mansion.
Okay. Not you clicked your heels and got back where you want to be. All right. I'll take it.
There's no place like somebody else's home. There's no place like somebody else's home.
There's no place like somebody else's home. But Ursula said, "Come over to her home."
Oh shit! Who is Ursula?
The snake.
Oh, Elsa.
No, Elsa. Look at you, Ursula. You got to throw an old name on it. It's Elsa. It's a new name from the movie.
Frozen. Okay, I'm thinking of
shoot, Ursula is that place that you and LA performing.
Ursula is the
Isn't Ursula like the Wicked Witch of the West?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, or one of them cartoon movies, like Disney movies or something. I thought Ursula
is also one of
Ursula was.
Oh no! It's the Little Mermaid. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
I know where that character come from.
Ursula,
that big old octopusy with the.
And Ursula was Queen Latifah's girlfriend and set it off too. Ursula. Ursula. But
Ursula with the blonde hair,
Ursula.
Yeah, they was like, "What's up, Ursula?"
She had the fat ass.
Yeah, for real. What's up, Ursula? Because she don't speak to nobody. All right, let's get into some of this freak shit now. We got two people in this joint that can bounce off.
All right.
Off the
The men, the
subject.
testosterone. Ladies, if you out there and you hear me, ladies, please chime in. Please don't have my little bit of estrogen to be the only estrogen in the building tonight, because we really need to hear from the ladies, and we got to clap it up and turn it up, ladies. Okay. Now, the first subject matter, ladies. I guess is my girls can contest. Are you a fan of the quickie? Bum, bum, bum. Let's get some Prices Right music. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Hell yeah.
Are you
need a soundboard.
Yes, I gotta find out what
You need
Josh
a
and Rodney
soundboard.
their soundboard.
I love that they had that in their show. That's dope.
Rodney said it's in StreamYard. He said it's in the
It probably is, especially with these updates now. Like it's a lot of updates and
changes. He got a full. He said it's in StreamYard, so a full soundboard, and he's clicking button. I'm like, what?
Okay, he probably upload the sounds to different little buttons and stuff like that. I'm sure customize them.
Or the built-in right with StreamYard. So StreamYard, get ready. We about to fill on you like a pedophile.
So restate that question and catch us back to the first topic.
Are you a fan of the quickie? And what I mean by that, men can hit it and quit it. Men, once they get their nut, they can go. They good after they get that nut, right? But
no.
Are you saying that or are you asking us that?
Just general statements.
Okay.
But what about y'all? What say you?
Well, I know Trey already spoke on that when I was driving, but I mean, a quickie is a good thing depending on the situation. You know what I'm saying? If you're just trying to be spontaneous, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time I could really do a quickie is when it's like some spontaneous shit. You know what I mean? Like if I'm down here in the basement and my girl come down here, some shit, and the kids is upstairs taking naps or something, and you try to get a quick one in while they taking a nap, then that a quickie can happen like that for me. But I prefer longevity. You know what I mean? I'm trying to really put some work in when I
David, you fell asleep already?
No,
all right.
Well, I'm sharing. I was sharing
you like this, and I ain't know.
So I'll say for me, it depends on the situation. If it's a quickie call situation, you try to be spontaneous, or y'all outside somewhere and you're trying to, be spontaneous and have sex in the park or something, and a quickie is valid. But if we in the bedroom, goddamn it, I'm getting ready to lace up my boots.
Okay, because I ain't tie this shit up for no reason. It's time to put some work in. Trying to walk around the playground. I'm trying.
Not lacing up the
I want your motherfucking legs to be shaking. You're gonna need a nap.
Yeah, and all that shit. You going bye-byes like the kids are. Fucking talking about everybody sleep.
I'm trying to see your ass have to lay there for a second with your legs.
Yeah, collect yourself. You need to be collecting yourself for a second.
You want her to go woo
woo. Any man could tell you when he feel like he didn't really put in some work, and the girl just jump up off the bed and be like, "Oh, that was all right." You be like, "God damn, this."
Yeah, that wasn't a hit.
You immediately start being like, "Damn."
Yeah, you really gonna doubt yourself after that.
You want her to get up with her legs shaking, back her legs.
Nah, and she's not supposed to want to get up at all.
Right. She's not supposed to want to move for a second.
Yeah, like, breathe.
Dude, I'm gonna go get you your Gatorade chow and your.
Make her remember what air is.
Yeah,
and you sit there and give her that Ron Osley John. Look at you! I did this to you.
See, let me tell you about a greedy big girl. I know I'm about to have a session like what y'all say y'all putting in. You get your chill drinks and set it on the nightstand beside you, and your snacks, and right there with the remote control. Let it go inside. Yeah. So
after.
You got to know it's already there before. So when he finished doing his, y'all doing the dirty deed, the dastardly dirty deeds.
Why don't you say fucking or something? Or
When
having
you say
sex.
when you say fucking, it sounds so gutter. Come on.
Okay, well, this is when you having sex or making love or
So
one of those words.
when you get in the session and your drinks and snacks will be already there. And ladies, put the remote control on his side of the bed. So let him control.
Thank you for going live, child. I see that shit. Thank you.
You already every time.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what you do. So why? Because he may need to take a drink of water in between, or drink of whatever you drinking on. Just in between a session. But you had this stuff there. That way you ain't got to get up immediately.
Make him drink that pussy water. He be all right.
Your body make its own H2O. Look, that's why you ain't got to get up immediately.
Make him drink that
and
pussy
go
water.
do anything or whatever.
Well, after the show the other day when y'all was talking about what was it, Wellness Wednesdays, y'all talking about bottled waters and stuff like that, and it's better to drink box waters and stuff. I've started drinking more coconut water and
for the hydration part.
For the hydration and
replenish,
and you definitely feel more replenished because it was hot the other day and I was in the truck and I got me a bottle of water and that shit didn't do nothing for me for real. And I was like, let me go grab me some coconut water. I got that coconut water and I was revived. So now I got coconut water in my mini fridge in the bedroom. So after a good session, I could get me a coconut water in and be ready for round 2.
Right.
Electrolytes in.
Hell yeah. He back on the scene.
I just don't like the taste of coconut water. It's crazy. I can drink coconut milk.
But y'all eat some pussy real quick.
I could drink coconut milk.
Damn. Y'all gonna eat some pussy real quick. Take a little swig of coconut water.
And get it real ice cold. And see if you like it ice cold, almost damn near slushy. Because I had when we was in Puerto Rico and that coconut water, I don't know if it was their coconut water. I don't know if that was their regular tap water. It could have been wild to see. But me and Misha both was like, We was like,
so what was wrong with it? I mean,
it was a off-putting taste. It was kind of wild. It was like it been ran through something. It felt like I'm like, the coconuts don't taste bad. Coconuts taste good. And I had raw coconut before. Where the hell that water come from?
It probably came from a raw coconut. Because when I was in Puerto Rico, I stumbled across a coconut water vendor, and he was cutting fresh coconuts and putting a straw in that shit.
And how did that water taste like the one that you had in the bottle?
It didn't. It tastes that the one in the fresh coconut tastes better than the one in the can.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, anything fresh. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's gonna have a different taste compared to some bottles that been through a process and
Yeah.
Well, it definitely did. They was giving, and this was new coconut water. I had a bottle. She got a bottle. I don't think I didn't open no can. This was a bottle because I resealed that shit. It was like,
and coconut oil is a good lubricant too because it won't mess with the female's area down there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's natural.
Oh yeah. Remember on Wellness Wednesday, I gave y'all if a woman is having yeast infection problems, that Monistat 7, all you need is some cinnamon and coconut oil, and it helps cure that itch down there.
Because cinnamon is anti-fungal and antibacterial.
Yeah,
so I believe that.
And it got to be the real cinnamon, the pure cinnamon.
Yeah,
not the stuff that they be selling fake that you can get out of the dollar store. Don't get that kind of cinnamon because that's not real cinnamon. We need oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Trey, you know the name of the cinnamon? Begin with a B or something?
No, but the next time I go to the kitchen, I'll show you the cinnamon, and I got an encounter that I use for my plants and shit. As far as the antibacterial, antifungal, So I'll show you that.
Right there. That real cinnamon. Don't be cheap and get big a pack of Big Red and start.
Try,
yeah.
The real cinnamon, but and coconut oil, So if, for women, that will put Monistat 7 out of business, and knowing that you got everything we need to kind of help cure or to pacify or calm down. What else is most of the time is in the kitchen. Wasn't even thinking about it, but it's in the kitchen. We just got to get the right combination Like somebody told me about, they call it gold milk. And it's turmeric. It's turmeric.
All
They
right.
turmeric and pepper. The pepper help do whatever it does to the turmeric, and you can put it in milk, warm milk, and you warm it up. But I use like almond milk or cashew milk, or I don't drink cow's milk. It's funny because I may eat some stuff with milk in it, but as for me, like drinking a glass of milk, like when I was a kid, I can't do that at all. At all, whole milk, home, it don't matter. 2%, it does something to my stomach. I get real buttery. You talk about Reese's Buttercup, I get real butter. I get that butter, that butter, butter. You know what?
Back to the sex.
Yeah,
Back to the sex.
I was about to say, since this Freaky Friday, right? Let me ask you this, Reese. When you are doing foreplay or whatever, right? When a man, if a man is rubbing on you and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and once he start playing with that kitty cat, most women, like, they don't like it when a guy just goes straight and sticking fingers in there. You know what I mean? Like, you like for it to be stimulated first before a man just starts sticking his fingers in there. Some people don't. Some guys really don't know. Some guys think that they put their fingers in there and start fingering the girl and
to get her wet.
Yeah, to get her wet.
No, your juice got to be flowing.
Yeah, you got to get her wet first, but stimulating the vagina.
Yeah,
but ladies, but make sure they nails aren't long, and make sure and their hands are clean, because your nail ain't nothing like somebody trying to get a finger and scratch the inside of you.
Ugh.
That does happen. So, because some men like long nails, okay, but when you gonna play with Miss Waggy and Miss Kitty, I need you to have the clean, active length nails. And people carry bacteria on their hands. That's why it's also important to have your hands clean. If your hands look like you've been under the car changing oil and shit, and your fingers and shit, you're not going and nowhere near my
no. What if they finger come out black just the same way?
Hell no, it ain't not with my Miss Kitty. But if you mess with a Miss Kitty and your hands clean going in and come out dirty, run. Do not insert nothing else. My brother said he did that. He was with a girl and he was down there, and this awful pungent smell.
I cut them damn fingernails.
And he was like,
Miss Uwagi and Miss Kitty Cat is what she said. Miss Uwagi is an Asian term for pussy.
That's my box. That's my special box. So that's my, So before I give anybody my Miss Uwagi, if you just want some pussy,
Miss
damn.
If you want some pussy.
Yeah, Miss Uwagi was offered to. It's a term from the geisha culture, but not gay culture, but geisha culture.
Japanese culture.
Yeah, Japanese culture or whatever, and it's the offering of the pussy to the man.
It's a special box, and if you give
Miss
somebody
Uwagi.
your box, it means they can come on in.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I saw that.
So Misha said, in a clean mouth, no beer breath.
Oh yeah, because you can get a yeast infection from the beer drinkers too, because of the yeast. Because they cook yeast.
All them
beer.
natty daddies and naughty heads and
Don't
shit.
let it go down on you, because it's going to mess up the pH balance down there, and that's what because I had a chronic beer drinker that wanted to munch on some carpet. He wanted to munch down on some grindage.
How did that work if y'all done came in from a night of being in the club and you just want to get straight to the action?
He just gotta wash his mouth. He gotta go freshen up. Wait a minute, let's get something straight. If you in the night at the club and you want to get some action, everybody need to go freshen the fuck up.
The same shit that burn my mouth don't burn your pussy though?
Nope.
Okay.
Because
if you hold that motherfucker in your mouth for 2 or 3 minutes, that shit gonna start to burn. The real shit. So I'm just wondering how that shit.
Brown Listerine.
Everything smell like mint tonight.
The brown Listerine. You rinse your mouth out with the Listerine and then take a little cool water behind it. You good.
That gold Listerine have you feeling like your mouth playing Squid Games.
Yeah, like what the fuck? That ain't gonna make the pussy taste bad, because you know how you try eat a
drink,
stick
you
of gum
brush
or
your
something
mouth
after,
out after you brush
or
your
eat
teeth. Your
something
Mhm.
mouth
after
out,
mouthwash
and
and it
it
tastes nasty. It ain't gonna
just
make that
take a sip of water.
that pussy taste off.
That
Well,
pussy gonna be right. The pussy is the pussy. If the pussy good, the pussy good. It
Well, I
busts through
like to
all the
take
flavors if
I
it
like to
got good
take
pussy.
shots of tequila when I'm drinking beer. So, like, does that not the alcohol doesn't wash the beer
Ugh.
out your mouth?
That shit bitter.
That you mean the yeast shots of tequila?
Yeah,
I
the
don't
shots of
know.
tequila
You
won't.
got to experiment with you. What you do? You take a girl with a good pH balance with some good pussy. Start taking shots of tequila and beer, and then go down on it and see if she get irritated.
I was just
Later
some more.
on,
I had a question for some more women on here. I'm looking for Phoenix and some other people to be on this drink too.
Misha, where you
Misha,
at,
Misha in the comments.
Yeah,
That's
I
what.
didn't want to put it all on her. Make her, talking about. Well, she transparent, so she probably don't give a fuck. You ever tasted some bitter shit from not shit literally, but some yeah, but it
Bitter
was
sperm?
bitter
Hell
kind
yeah,
of yeah,
it's
like
nasty.
because of somebody fucked up ass liquor diet and beer. I was just wondering, Miss Misha, or whoever, Phoenix.
Look, I have, and that's why I'm
Like
not
you.
a cum swallower. Because that
All
shit,
right.
I mean, let me tell you this: you cannot taste cum. Just let it go down the back of your throat. If you go and get them cum shots, just let it go. Let it do that. But you
You
can't
say
be
you
like,
can't taste it?
you can't. No, you shouldn't be like you do. Putting don't keep that shit.
Who gonna roll? You're not really gonna roll it around in your mouth.
Well, I mean,
You
well, for the
just
first timer, for those who like first timers that come there like, that's nasty. It's nasty, it's bitter, and it almost makes you want to throw up. But so with the professionals, she swallowed it. You can't don't think about what you're doing, just do it. That's all. That's the advice I give you. Don't sit there and taste it because it is bitter.
yeah,
And if you get on your taste buds, yeah, that's some funky
come.
spunk.
I could have
The
just said the
spunk
cum
was
word. I just
funky.
ain't say it.
That was some funky
Yeah, but you
spunk.
haven't tasted some bitter cum, Miss Misha? Somebody with a bad diet,
Well,
and you don't know they diet fucked up till you finished.
I've
Tell them
had
to drink
that.
some
I've
pineapple
had
juice.
that happen to me before, where I was eating shit and drinking shit through the day that my girl doesn't like. You know what I mean? Like certain shit, like she don't like coconut and shit like that. So you know what I mean? I drink coconut water and shit like that, and if I'm not flushing my body out with water and shit like that
Yeah.
through the day, she could taste that shit in my cum. You know what I mean? She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you been
Really?
drinking that fucking coconut water today."
Yeah.
Coconut water would be good. But you know what? Get infused coconut water like with pineapple juice.
So
Yeah,
you had
but
Popeyes.
I try to keep my coconut water as natural as possible because when you get it with the pineapple juice and all that, when you read the back of the can, it has a lot of artificial shit in there.
Yeah.
But you add your pure pineapple juice. You add your pure cranberry juice. Can't you add it to that?
I be at work most of the time when I'm getting that shit like that. You know what I mean? So I ain't
Misha
got
said, "How do you get it?" She said, "It's all nasty, but how do you get it sweet?" Mouthwash semen. Josh said.
No, sweet juices. Pineapple
Misha said,
juice.
"How you get your cum sweet?" She was saying.
Pineapple juice, baby. Pineapple juice.
watermelon, eating fresh watermelon,
Fresh
strawberries.
watermelon definitely helps. You can tell your boo, I'm in a mood for a slice. A slice of what? Watermelon. Watermelon. Give it to me. He know exactly what you mean. You ain't got no watermelon in the house, baby.
So a lot of times, if a female think that your cum is nasty, it's because you didn't digested something that she doesn't eat anyway, or she doesn't like it. You know what I mean? So that taste those are off.
Yeah.
Like I'm allergic to seafood, right? And when my friend used to eat seafood and stuff, I can't even kiss you. I had an allergic reaction from that. That's how sensitive it is with the seafood. But going down there and letting that stuff hit my taste buds and tonsils and all that.
He was about to say your throat. I heard you. I heard you like shit. You trying to say my your throat.
Yeah, if I eat seafood, I know I ain't getting no head. My girl hates seafood.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah,
and men also don't like it when a woman eats fish and stuff because it comes out in our pee and stuff too, comes out in our body as well.
So y'all can eat something, and I know your pH can get knocked off for a lot of reasons, but y'all can eat. I mean, they say when you like when women eat like fruits and peaches and shit like that, that'll make their pussy sweeter.
Yeah, the juices, down there.
All right.
Pineapple juice,
especially if they eat canned peaches all the time. My girl eat canned peaches, my mouth start watering. I see her.
That works for women, but not even on men. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
I
look at
that.
I know pineapple juice work, and y'all pee even smell like pineapple juice.
Oh Lord.
It's that strong. Yeah, it's that strong, so it comes through. It comes through like that. I ain't telling nobody to do that, but I'm just saying that prostate be working with that sperm and that pineapple juice coming in. It makes some sperm you could put on in the daiquiri. Pineapple juice.
Yeah. I heard about pineapple juice.
Get you Red Bull pineapple juice and some Tiger's milk. You be the king of the hill.
You know what else is really good for to help your sperm taste better is guava juice and pomegranate juice and shit like that. Because when I was
guava?
a guava juice.
Is the guava and guava juice the same?
Yeah, guava. The fruit.
I've seen some examples on there which said zinc, vitamin E, and exercise, a few other different things. And I don't know what you're supposed to eat and all that shit. I wasn't gonna be online that long looking.
But the fruit got the zinc in it. Some fruits and stuff. Like you said, watermelon is beautiful.
Watermelon.
Why you think y'all say watermelon?
Y'all said you like to get peed on.
Hell no.
You said Reese like to get peed on, LOL.
No. That pee will burn
pineapple
you.
Pee. He said you want pineapple pee.
That acid in that the uric acid is not good for nobody's skin. No. So who want to get peed on?
Mm-hmm. I think that came from our last Friday when P was running across y'all feet in the shower. And shit.
When we said in the shower, and you don't get to pee on because the person that got to pee is up front. You in the back. You ain't getting no. And my showers go down the drain, and you ain't getting nothing on you, Josh. Look, Josh, don't tell me you're a piss pot Pete.
You said the person who got a piece sits up front.
Well, some women do like to get peed on.
See, some men do as well.
Yes, they do.
That's a fetish. It's a kink. What they call it, a kink or a nick. Is that what I'm saying? Kink? It's a kink. Some people,
people have some wild fetishes, boy.
Hell yeah.
Some motherfuckers like to get shit on and all kind of stuff.
Okay, we're not going back to the question of the quickie.
Oh, look at you for bringing it back to regular conversation. Look at you reverting back.
Back to the quickie.
You normally,
do you want a quickie or do you want the long session? Me, I prefer.
What if child wants some shit in the equation? It's like, nah,
that is not a quickie. You ain't going to stand on nobody and call that a quickie because you're going to somebody shitting on you like gravy.
Look, I had a friend of mine when I was working in the nursing field, and she said a dude paid her $500 and he wanted to watch her poop, and he took a fucking glass and laid down on the floor with the glass and let her defecate on the glass and wanted to watch her do it and gave her $500. And he got off just by watching her. She didn't touch him or nothing. And he was holding the glass and ejaculated just from watching her poop.
I guess he wanted to see it come out or whatever. But what if she had explosive? What if that like poop? All over the glass.
Shit.
Had that Mexican
in a kind of messy situation.
Sometimes it don't come off like soft serve ice cream like it's supposed to. That's why it looks like the ice cream. Because I guess that's what the poop's supposed to be, emoji. I kind of get in there.
Big gravy.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's all about.
Gravy. You don't want nothing running slide. You want no, you don't. And if it ain't like that, or what if she has some pellets?
That nigga got an STD.
Some people, What you say, Trey?
Nah, I said if that gravy too thick, that nigga got an STD. So watch out. Fuck you talking
Nah,
about?
LA, that's when I worked
But
at the
did
nursing
that girl
home.
working famous Anthony's? Nah.
Working at the nursing home, go
That girl, I mean, and she did with $500. Would I poop in the glass for $500? Yeah, you ain't touching
I would
me.
be so disgusted that somebody want me to do that.
You just would look. I'm like, can you give me my $500 first?
Mhm.
Let me take my money and put it away. And and if you want me to,
Yeah, that's what
You
she
might get
said.
some-
She said when she got to his house, he handed her the $500 and was like, "You ready?" So she got the money in her hand. So she gave him.
Oh, Josh said somebody told him that same story at Famous Anthony's.
It's a lot of women. It's a lot of women that go.
They be
through
shitting on it, and then a lot of niggas they be wanting women to shit on us. So maybe it is a different scenario.
some people, I seen it where this guy said he wanted the girl to defecate on his chest. He laying down and he wanted her to crap on his chest. Isn't that crazy? You know what? I wonder, is those the
that's
same
crazy.
people that be like in bestiality and stuff?
Oh Lord, no.
No, I'm saying just to want something that
Oh,
that
right.
Gross.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ew.
'Cause
Thank-
when I see a dog poop, it makes me want to throw up sometimes. When
Yeah.
I see,
Yeah, same here.
when you see them doing
A
their
dog
business,
poop, like a piece of poop, or like seeing a dog poop
Like-
make
no,
sure.
Like
the
poop
dog
here.
do it. The
Oh.
dog,
I quit.
and I'm like, I mean,
Oh Lord,
so,
y'all
I
can't
mean,
own,
you
y'all
turn
can't own no
around,
pets. Y'all
it
can pick up a little shit.
it
I
makes
I
me.
quit.
You
I-
done got some shit on your finger before. It's
I
all
quit
right.
working.
When I see
Wash
the
your hands. All you gotta do, wash your hands.
make sure they clean. But when I see the
I-
dog do that, I turn my head. It's like I'm giving you your privacy. Here, Mr. Pup Pup.
I
get
do
your
kind of look
privacy.
away because he look at me like, "What the fuck am I looking at?" So I just do
Yeah.
Can I get some privacy?
Yeah.
People like, damn,
So
Trey.
when your dog looks at you, like when a dog is pooping, that's their most vulnerable moment. So when they look at you, they're looking at you for security, like to make sure that you holding them down, type shit. So when
I
they
feel
look,
that.
Look out.
they look
Yeah, that's the
over at
only.
you
That's
like,
the only time you're not ready and sharp.
right.
That
That's the
makes
only
sense.
time
I
they're
didn't think
not-
about that
Yeah, they
because
vulnerable.
he always look at me no matter if I'm behind him far away. He like looking at
You got my back.
direction.
That was-
Hey, I'm trying shit now. You got me.
Look,
got me, hold
look,
me
we
down.
over here in
Yeah,
Mr. Parker's yard.
I'm
Shit.
here. We both here. I see you.
Nah, she's tall. She's a tall black girl, and she's like my complexion. But she's a nurse, though. She's been a nurse for years, so I don't think this is. I know it's not the same person.
Mm-hmm.
I quit landscaping. I quit working in landscaping because of poop. So yeah, that's
So what's some
Because
shit
nobody
flew in your eyes? Something what happened?
no.
Wow.
I know they was doing it on purpose or whatever. No, so you know, what I mean, they was like, because I was new or whatever. So they was like, "Hey, we want you to do the backyards."
I quit all the
because
shit at. Everybody let their
they-
dog out the back.
Rodney
said-
said that Pepper was tearing the
They
backyard
said-
up.
They said we want you to do the backyards. Just take you maybe like 15, 20 minutes or whatever. And then you know what I mean. You can wait on us. And I was like, okay. They said backyards are the smallest yards. I said, okay. So I'm sitting there, got the lawnmower and everything, and
Stupid
starting
ass.
up.
You ain't
as soon
even
as I'm
scout the
going,
yard
I'm saying,
before you look.
I said-
before you start.
hold up, is that poop? So I was like, is that poop? Is that poop? Is that poop? Is that poop?
Imagine that shit flying all around your lawnmower and shit.
No.
That's crazy.
Look.
All up on the other side.
So
Yeah.
so you know what I mean. So they're doing you know what I mean. The riding mower and everything. And remember, they said my yard should take no longer than 15 minutes. They all done. They look at me. They was like, "What is all these blotches and everything?" I said, "That's where the poop's at." They said,
So we're gonna have to go ahead and let you go.
They said you're supposed to mow that. I said, ew. I said, what the mower?
Ew. He said
You
ew.
drive me Ernest.
Ew.
Ew.
You stupid.
Flying
So
everywhere.
then the
Yeah.
next yard. Well, before the next yard, we went to Sheets, and when I went to Sheets, I got like all these. I got like 20 suckers, and I said I want them individually in a bag. And so when we went to the next yard or whatever and all, I put the bags over my, and they was like, look at Mr. Pretty Madonna, gotta put the bags on his boots. I said, I'm not stepping in that mess. But I still, when they came back, they see me with the lawnmower hopping. They said, you got bags on your junk, just step in it. I said, no. They were so mad at me.
You don't want to touch a finger, man.
I told them, I said, because I was working with my brother. My brother, was he helped me get the job. I said, look, hey, tell them I'm sorry. I don't want to work there no more. They said, oh, they don't want you working there anymore. So
oh,
it worked out.
I knew they was firing your ass because shit in the yard all the time. Shit in most people's yard probably.
David ain't cut out for a manual labor. You could
It
never
would
be
have
on a
been one thing if
construction
you
site.
when you're on the riding mower and you
your
cut the
boots
yard
and
with
get
shit in it, you don't really care. But when you got a push mower and there's shit everywhere,
It's shit everywhere, and you not elevated like you are on a push one.
right?
I mean, on a riding one.
right.
You elevated standing all the way up. You right behind or subjected to whatever comes from under that motherfucker.
That's
and you
now
roll
nobody
over.
had the
One of them
burgers on sometimes.
If it's dry, I
one
think
of
it
them-
crumbles up though, like breaks down into the soil and shit.
You want to talk about karma? One of them, we did this farm or whatever, and I said they said, what do you want to do? Do you want to do the weed eating, or you want to do the mower or whatever? I said, oh, I'll do weed eating, and this dude was like, oh, I'll do weed eating, and he took the weed eater and start going and hit a patch of poop, and this is the beginning of the shift. It got all on him and everything. I was like,
Stupid ass, dumb ass.
I said, yeah, exactly. I was at first I was like, ha ha, but then I was like, damn, if that was me, I would have left.
You would have walked right.
I would have walked right out.
So he kept working with shit all day. Sweat.
He had to.
Shitty.
He had to. We was all we all bundled up in a.
Wasn't no other jumpsuit or nothing. Whatever y'all was wearing.
No.
And all of y'all bundled up together, like you just said, riding around and shit.
Well,
Smelling
him,
like dog food.
him. Shoot, I stayed far with him.
Hope Joe the Blow. Fucking talking about.
Now that gives me a lot of respect for my people that do the lawn. I mean, for the a lot more, because that's nasty.
Yeah.
To have to go through that.
Yeah, but like I was telling him, yeah, true, getting paid, to do the lawn and all, but you should at least have enough decency to clean up your dog's mess or whatever.
Oh, when you worked at Famous Agents,
I'm not lying. When
well, she's
I could see if I was in the backyard and be like, oh, there's a mess there, it was like mess. It was like more poop than it was grass or whatever. And I'm like,
you see them comments, child? Was she short and dark skin?
No,
You gotta get extra money
She
for
wasn't
that.
short and dark skin. She was
No.
tall, and
No.
I'm not going to say her name because you know what I'm saying. She has a lot going on. So you know what I mean.
But everybody got the same first name. Just because you say her first name, there's a whole lot of nurses with the same name, probably.
Yeah, nurse such and such.
But don't you don't have to say nobody's name at all.
I was saying,
Just,
unless she got like a weird name or something like, Shawakwa or something like that. I'm like, hold up.
like
What?
it was
What the fuck she called that? What the fuck she called my dog last night? She called my fucking dog a shapoodle.
Shapoodle.
See poo. See poo. I kept saying it different ways.
That's what Princeton is. My father's dog. Princeton.
Nah, it ain't no shapoodle though. It's a Shih Tzu.
That sounds like something Michael Jackson was saying.
Sheepoodle mixed with a poodle.
So sheepoo is the combination of
sheepoo.
Yeah, because Zeus is a sheepoo. He's a Shih Tzu and poodle mix, but it's not
A shapoodle.
I thought that was one of the funniest things.
So
It's like
what's your
saying
next
sheeple.
topic for Freaky Friday? Let's get
Yeah,
back on.
yeah. Because we was on shit for a little
David
minute.
didn't
Let's
get
let's
a
get
chance
back on
to,
some pussy or some
David did
or
not
something.
get a
Dick
chance
ass
to
something.
comment. David, are you a fan of the
Oh.
quickie? David did not get a
I'm-
chance. And LA
I've never-
Josh Preston, are
Oh
you
yeah,
a
you
fan?
right. Yeah, you right. He didn't
Some
answer.
people
My
can. I
bad.
don't know what Rodney is. I know Rodney probably would be a quickie fan. Rodney
Mhm.
seemed like that type. Hurry up! The game got to come a commercial. Hurry up! Commercial.
I've never had a quickie.
Oh, I forgot you the man to be doing 2 and 4 hour sessions.
Hey,
Wait a minute. Okay, that brings me to my next question. How risky are you? Then that means you never did it in no place that was inappropriate. Because when you doing it in an inappropriate place, that is the quickie. Because you looking to see who's about to come in and you got to get it off. So that means you never been risque with your sex. You always had safe sex.
No. I said I was like in the laundromat.
No.
But you took your time in the laundromat.
I mean, until I was finished, whatever. Like I know the laundromat closes at a certain time or whatever.
Them lights stay on. Look, everybody, you can see right through a laundromat. Them lights stay on. What was y'all on the?
Well, I ain't gonna say closed. I'm not gonna say closed. I'm saying, okay, you know how some project buildings or whatever, they have the laundromat down in the basement.
Project buildings.
Yeah.
Some
There's Benjamin Banneker
Where's
was
the project building?
Here. It was called Benjamin Banneker. It's torn down now.
Well, does it have to be there's communities that are not projects that have the laundry room at the end of their unit if they're
There's the laundry in the building.
No. Down in the basement, that's where the laundry room was at.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody
Nobody
got be project drinks though. I'm just
nobody didn't have, washer and dryers and stuff and all inside the units.
The units, yeah, but it don't mean it don't mean project. I mean, I'm sure there's places. Oh, I don't know, whatever.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying projects like ghetto, like like DC or something like that. No, I'm saying that's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was.
There's people that is
Everything because in DC don't mean
That's what
David.
like DC
That's why your ass gotta drive through Baltimore.
DC or anything.
You offended the people.
I'm not offended. No,
like
I'm just
DC or anything.
He was saying like projects. Cumberland has a projects or something like that. No, I mean, yeah, there's
there's apartment buildings that got washer and dryers in it. You was at the bottom of somebody's apartment building with a washer and dryer.
Yeah,
There's
You wasn't in
some
Pebble Beach. You was in the washing room.
Yeah, there's
And
there's Four Coming Homes, there's Jane Fraser, and there was Benjamin Banneker, but they tore that down and made different apartments or something like that.
Somebody's at the door. Come in.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the second question that you got first before you get up?
The second question is oh my God.
I wasn't saying projects are only in DC. I was saying because she's from DC.
One was sex with your ex. One the first
That's
one you
the
asked.
last question.
Okay, what was the second one?
The second was how risky are you?
All right, how risky are you? So that's where we at with it, y'all. With the subject matter, how risky are you? Apparently, that's what we at.
So how risky are you? Would be like, are you willing to
sexual acts and shit? Like what? How risky are you really?
Shit, I'm risky as a mother. I'm down to try to have a quick one on the elevator. I've been wanting to do that.
Anywhere, okay, type shit. Yeah, I got. Yeah, it's few people that are down. It's few people that are freaky enough to like be like, yeah, let's do it or whatever. Motherfucker be oh no and shit, but be screaming freaky,
screaming freaky and ain't done no type of freak shit.
No freak, nothing.
Some people just think that freaky shit only happens in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Thank you. That's a thing too. Yeah, thank you. That's anywhere.
Anywhere.
Pop that,
Reach your hand over, pop that pussy. What you talking about? He said
Yo,
projects
listen,
only in DC.
craziest shit that I tried
That
to
is not
do.
what I was saying. That
I stopped at
I'm
I was
paying up a 30-minute session. That's good enough.
me and my girl was coming from the club and shit, and we was turned up, and
What's up, AQ? Good morning.
I was on the motherfucking jiggers, and I stopped at a red light, and I got out and
What's a
went
jigger?
around
A bean?
a bean, yeah.
All right.
And I went
got
around
it.
to the motherfucking passenger seat. I got out the car at the red light, went around to the passenger door, opened it, and then my girl
I got it.
tried to hit it
Blow
right
it up.
there
I
at the
just
red
blow it
light.
up so I can see.
She was like,
Sometimes I can-
hell no, you don't get your ass in this car.
Wait
Right
a
now.
minute, you guys. I'm about to leave the studio. I gotta take care of some business, but I wanted you to meet my nurse who's going to
Okay.
help me get the help that I need. Because
I'm glad that somebody coming to help out. Molly, you gonna have to get in here now because there ain't gonna be. Yeah, I ain't got no control to end this or nothing, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
So I'll be back.
All right, no problem. Go ahead. We can
All
keep
right.
talking, but I'm gonna work on hitting Molly up because I ain't got no control to end the show or nothing. So we just gonna be sitting here stupid after a while.
But she ain't. I don't think she's not gonna be able to help my eyesight, but she'll definitely be able to help the rest of me.
Mhm.
So is that exciting? Yeah.
It is. It is.
Hey,
You get in a better position.
You should have kept. You should keep streaming. She might have some shit to say about Freaky Friday.
No. I mean, she might. I don't know. You never know.
might.
But-
Shit.
yeah, what she look like?
No, we ain't doing all that. She at
I was
work.
thinking the same shit, David. I was like,
Nah, y'all nasty niggas be thinking. Nah,
What you
she's at
doing?
work.
Where you
She
at?
trying to make her money. She ain't trying to hit no nasty shit. She's trying to get her hours.
Look, bye,
I worked
y'all.
in-
Y'all ain't
I
gonna mess
worked in
with
a
my
nursing
nerve.
home. Them nurses be freaky as a motherfucker.
They do though. But go ahead and get off the line. You keep letting her listen to shit. You want her to join in or not? All right, well, go ahead and get whatever she gonna do for you, and
Chow,
then we'll
Some
talk
of these
on your
nurses,
behalf.
some
I'll
of these
get Molly in here.
some of these now nurses used to be strippers. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They was stripped to pay for nursing school.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you in the background? I hope, because I don't want your phone to dial or no shit. I just want to feel secure, like you right around this joint. Cause that comment stuck up. That's why I figured you was gone. Cause that been up there for like 30 minutes or whatever. That's why I figured you might not. I said I hope he around this motherfucker. We can hold it down. I'm just saying I hope he. But with the freaky shit, the spontaneous shit, yeah, I would like to reach the realm of being a exhibitionist. Like I ain't no pervert, cause some people be doing a lot of perverted shit online, like pulling your dick out at the motherfucking restaurant and shit and jerking off at the table, like weird shit like that.
Yeah,
I ain't about to get into all that. But as far as like the riskier it is, I feel like the hotter it is. And yeah, and the riskier it is, I feel like the more of a finale you get at the finish line for real. So that's just my ideology. I don't know. What about your ass, David? Because you be fucking wives and all that shit. I mean, it's what I heard. I mean, clear it up. Yesterday was saying with your chest. Now it's saying with your chest on Freaky Friday.
I mean, like I stated before, I've been to like, parties and got invited to like, glory holes and all that mess and
so you went to one of them?
What, one of the glory holes? No.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
I still get what is her name? Her name is Kim Blows or something like that.
Kim Blows.
Kim Blows.
I'm serious. I'm not lying. I'll pull it up.
Oh wow! So how'd you meet Kim? Was there a certain website you find these people to go
okay.
glory hole shit with?
Okay, so remember when Michelle whatchamacallit was
Cucciarelli?
on? Yeah. Remember when she was on that on the rerun show?
Mm-hmm.
Before me and Chow realized that we was commenting, she was talking about Fat Life or whatever.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about Fat Life for years though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So you find what you find on Fat Life. Before I let you continue, what you find on Fat Life? What is that?
That's some very kinky junk. You know what I mean? People talk about anything from threesomes to being whipped, the bondage junk. Oh yeah, all kinds of junk. Yeah.
Oh Lord!
Rodney,
If anybody need a little, you trying to explore some shit, Fat Life. How you spell it? I'm gonna check it out. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it's just FETLIFE. I think that's it.
What is it?
Yeah.
App?
I used.
Is it an app or just a website? Because sometimes it's just a website.
It's a website.
All right.
But I haven't been on there for a minute. But yeah, from there, you know what I mean, you introduced to it, you introduce to different people, you know what I mean? You know, some people can like you, and then you know when you sit there and you converse and different things like that or whatever, and you know different ones they'll throw different parties wherever and all, and they'll having a caption. It's something in a way it's something like Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, in a way it's
For
something
freaks.
like Facebook, and it'll say and you know what I mean, instead of Facebook where it says what are you thinking or something like that, no, it'll say something else or whatever, no, and then it'll say party on.
Rodney said, "Why you always lying? Why you always lying?
Hey, you can think I'm lying.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! The best part of that fucking song. Oh my God!
Reese asked the nurse she gets paid to shit on the glass. Nah, I read that late. She already. See, Reese be the type that be watching on Facebook, so you probably out loud. You probably already hear you talking about them shit in glass. I don't do that. I don't do that.
No, it wasn't in a glass. It was like on the glass. She said he was laying down on his back holding like a piece of glass. Like, I don't know if it was plexiglass or what it was, but he had a piece of glass that he could hold.
To shield.
Yeah, like
But he want to see it.
But he want to see it. Right.
So he's somewhat sane because he don't want that shit on him.
Right.
So he's somewhere sharp up here.
He's somewhere sharp. He don't want that shit on him, but he wanted to see it.
Hold on. Let's see. What you showing us, Fat Life?
Okay, so while I'm always lying, whoever. I was wrong. Her name is Kim Swallows. My bad. Kim Swallows.
Swallows. I hate that that's my aunt's name. Kim Swallows. That's fucked up.
Yeah, this was around.
Well, how you know
time.
if you ain't never go to the glory hole? You found her on Fat Life?
Right, yeah. And you know what I mean? You give out.
Hold on,
like
calm down now. Calm down.
Out, like,
let's get it together. You're getting a little excited.
You give out your, you know what I mean, your information, you know what I mean, like email and stuff like that. No.
All right.
And when they have if they have like a special event and something, no, they email you or whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah, like this one here was Christmas time. It says Merry and Behaved Lifestyle Club Takeover. Location, Landover, Maryland. You know what I mean?
Not ho.
9 to 2. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Joe the Blow. Ho.
And they it's like groups of people and they link up and have these parties and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Fat Life. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna see what they talking about over there. Let me see.
That glory hole shit is risky, especially if it's not.
I ain't know if you. I was about to ask you. That was about to be my question. If you knew what it was, or if any had any confusion on what a glory hole was. I'm pretty sure everybody here knowledgeable. But
annual. This was for Thanksgiving. Annual throat giving.
Wow. Thankful for the
throat giving.
Thankful for the throat. It's crazy.
Reserve. We'll say RSVP now.
Thankful for the throat is a little fucking crazy though, but
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
It's creative, though. It's creative.
You be on that type shit, David? We be on that type shit on Fat Life. I used to hear about that from the rednecks in Orange County.
Jigsaw Naughty Playhouse. Look, Jigsaw Naughty Playhouse.
Your living room is blocking your screen, so can you like?
Your mansion is blocking the screen.
Your success is blocking. Your success is blocking everything that I'm trying. Okay,
we not Reese, David. We got good eyes. You ain't got.
Yeah, we can. You don't have to do all that shit. We're here. He all the way back here and shit. We're bring it up a little bit. Surname is what swallows?
Oh my God. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Her name is what swallows? Jasmine Swallow? Kim Swallow.
Yeah, Kim. Yeah.
I know one of her things were
Kim Swallows. Yeah, right here.
So why have you never been to a glory hole?
Well,
I heard Chow say something about it being risky. He can expand on that when he get back.
Yeah, well, the combination of that and a combination of at the time, all of them was at a place called in Gaithersburg or something, and I was like, I'm not gonna go all the way out there, you know what I mean, by myself or whatever.
Josh said, have you checked out baddiesonly.tv?
No, but I'm
laughing, but he gonna see if there's a real motherfucking link when he get off of here. Or while he on this motherfucker too. Probably. He gonna. That's what. When you be down in your phone like this, I said, "Oh nah."
But no, I'm getting ready to check out that reunion, part 2.
If that's that's what you
Shoot, I fell asleep after the show. I didn't know it was gonna be a 6-hour show.
Hell yeah, but that motherfucker was rocking. God damn it, that motherfucker was rocking last night. Hit 1K comments.
Yeah. What was it like? Over 1,000 comments?
Stay with your chest. Gotta do that shit again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not for the drama, but like, or what comes from it, or whoever actually, for the people that feel away or whatever about whatever. But I enjoyed it, honestly. Like it was a good ass show, and I didn't think you was gonna stay on for no 6 hours, but you hit that 1K each time. It seems like you do a show. It's like your shit go up and up some more.
Yeah.
I'm ready for Chow to get back because you can't answer nothing about the sex with the ex because we already seen what's going on with you, so and how you get down and stuff. So so I'm waiting for some other people. If I would have been a great host or something to be rotating between a couple people, but I can't ask you about no sex with your ex, so they kind of had me on a little pause. I don't know, but tell us about what the fuck a glory hole consists of because I know you know the details whether you've been or not.
Okay. When I first found out about it, I just thought it was, a woman on the other side.
What's up, Slicky?
You have you have the hole. You put your junk in, and woman, gives you head or whatever like that. No, but later on, I find out it could be anybody on that other side.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not even safe for y'all. Because you don't know who the fuck they're on the other side, so they just let anybody come through the joint.
Like you're gonna have the person sing a song or talk to you or something. ABCs. Oh no.
Oh shit, no, you can't. Not this one. I gotta go in the other room.
Hope Joe
I didn't know it was just anybody. Yeah, hold on. What you doing? What's up, Slicky? Yeah. I see you in the comment. So what made you say, I'm gonna switch it back over to Chow since he's back in this joint. What made you say it's risky? What you know about glory holes?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I feel like it would be risky, like if you can't see who's on the other side of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I thought that it could be strict to like, whoever the staff is in the building would only allow females in, obviously, and then guys be the receivers or whatever. Or, just guys and girls, but I didn't know anybody can just walk in the motherfucker. I know people make their own online and people, they give out their address for some reason. People, so, but yeah, why did you say that it's risky? Do you know anything about it or you just generally know about it?
No, just generally, I feel like if I can't see who's on the other side of that hole, you know what I mean? I need to be for sure that it's a chick on the other side of that hole. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? because like the glory hole came from like bathrooms and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the hole in the wall divider thing.
Construction sites and shit like that. You don't know who the fuck on the other side of that hole. You stick your dick in there and hope for the best. You know what I mean?
It's women that do construction, but not a whole bunch of them. So I don't know. I wouldn't be looking there if I could talk about.
I don't give a fuck if she looked like Large Marge, as long as it's a she on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, like David said, check her voice, make her sing a song real quick.
Yeah, that's
sing the Star Spangled Banner if you're really nasty. Fucking talking about.
Listen, that shit don't even matter because I have seen dudes that transition into being females and they got that voice shit. You can't tell by just listening to them talk.
How do y'all feel about that? And that actually, before you even said that just now, you was actually segueing me into another question for straight men. Like, how do y'all feel about the fact that it's real live men out here that are going through the motions to look like women, and some of them actually do? Like, it's usually for me, y'all know what I'm talking about. But for me, I can usually look at them and I'm like, nah, your shape, your just natural body shape ain't just what a woman's shape hitting on. Even if you got like breasts and plants, like your titty just don't sit how a woman's titty just naturally jump and move and shit. Like, you can just tell the essence of a woman. I just don't feel that feminine energy I would feel if I was around my mom, my sister, I just wouldn't feel that off us. But how do y'all feel about the fact that y'all got to damn near see motherfucking birth certificates and shit now? I'd be scared as a motherfucker. If I was a straight nigga, I would be scared as shit to fuck around with a she that's a she. Like, I'd be motherfucking, I'd be told to fuck up. So how do y'all feel about that shit though?
But that's why I do the test first. I do, you know what I mean? Before I play one-on-one basketball, and if she goes to dunk and her balls hit me in the side of the forehead, then
that's not a good enough way to research. You allowing impossible balls to hit your possible, your metaphoric face. Like, that's not. I don't think y'all don't have any other thing in place to figure out if a bitch.
Well, for me, it's through general conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be able to trick a motherfucker about your appearance, but you can't trick me on your history. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know. You know what I'm saying? I need to know what you did. Like, when you having a conversation with a female about trying to get to know them or whatever. Y'all know I got a girl and shit like that, and me and my girl like to have fun with other females or whatever. So if I'm meeting a female to try to hang out with them or whatever, I do ask questions as if I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get to know that person. I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying? So I need to know a little bit about your background and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best way that I could describe to figure it out, because some of these people, you can't just look at them or be like, oh, let me see if they got an Adam's apple.
She had an appointment, Slicky. Yeah.
Let me see if they got an Adam's apple, because like they going to the extreme of getting their Adam's apple shaved down and all kind of shit. So you can't really just. And
for the men, honestly, for the ones that are like actual sizes to like possibly be a woman, everybody that's a guy don't have like a protruding Adam's apple, so that don't even mean nothing almost, now that I think about it, you know. How you feel about it, David?
I mean, shoot, I mean, I have trust issues, so you know what I mean. If you're going to betray much trust like that, then yes.
Hold on, I don't know why my sound went away. I got a phone call that interrupted my shit.
No, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Hey Molly, if you're around, let me back in. I'm gonna refresh the joint. If you around, Molly.
Yeah, and he just dipped out and left the Morning Mac show to me and David. Let's just talk about white women, David.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah,
because so they say you know what I mean, white women is our weakness or whatever and all, but you know what I mean, they had the one up on them because they didn't have the butts or whatever and all. But I don't know if white women been studying or whatever, no, but there's women with fat asses more than the black chicks now. I'm like, damn.
Going to the gym, exercising strictly on getting that ass fat. Especially when that actually like really attracted to black men. They know what the fuck we like.
Yeah.
They got seasoning salt in the cabinet and shit. Like, it's a new day. But
yeah, because you know you go to like the club or or something like that, and be like, see a black chick, see 3 black chicks or whatever, like that, with some no butts or flat asses or something. Then that white chick with the ass, I'm like, damn, it's like you said, times are changing.
Times are changing, man. But I think that to keep on rocking with what Trey was talking about, I think that it's really hard for straight guys today, that especially single straight guys that are really out here trying to date and mingle and shit. Like you definitely really have to be.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like you damn near got to be like Crocodile Dundee and Phil down there. Like, you got some nuts down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it'd be crazy. Like, have you ever seen those videos of I think they be in like Brazil and shit like that, and the dude be having the tranny there.
Yeah.
The straight guys to kiss them, and then they be like, you be like Raul, like you be like, whoa,
yeah. Or one be twerking or whatever like that. No, and then it'll be a close up and all, and then like, be like, oh, you got me, damn.
Yeah, you got me, yeah.
But yeah.
I've definitely been a victim of seeing some shit like that. When you see a fat ass twerking and you like, oh damn, and then the camera goes up and it fucking turns around. Motherfucker.
Yeah, and some high heels and stuff, and all, just smiling and stuff. I'm like, oh damn. Oh no.
Yeah, no. Those are Josh's favorite videos. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. But you right though, David. Shit. These white women today, boy, they be having fat asses, and they know what the fuck we looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like their advantage was, their advantage was the pretty smile, the natural, hair, the less attitude, and in some cases the money or whatever like that. No, now, and like I said, the main junk, what black chicks was that ass, and I remember different some of my friends, we were saying like, man, if white women got that ass, it's gonna be a wrap. And like I said, nowadays you just seeing white women just ass. Like I said, like you said, going to the gym and actually working on it and junk like that, But there's starting to be a problem for some of these black women, because for some, like I said, some of these white women got the ass and some of the black women lost it. so it's like, oh shoot. Sydney Star. Really... Oh, don't even talk about Sydney Star. Oh, Ellie Just Parson was talking about Sydney Star. You know who Sydney Star is, don't you?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, whoa! You talking about Sydney Star? You just told on yourself that she's on she was on Baddies or whatever. And like I said, was on Baddies webinar. The what's his name? The one that played Eddie Winslow.
That's who. That's the. I've seen the pictures of him and Eddie Winslow and her together or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know her name. Well,
they did an interview together, and they was talking about, her, having the dick and everything else. She said he paid for it to get it removed and junk. So, and they did a porno together.
Damn. See, that's what I be talking about. That pink cocaine at them fucking celebrity parties be having motherfuckers not caring about nothing. They just they do that pink cocaine and be like, you know what? I'll get your dick cut off just so that I can fuck you when you get a pussy. Like, what the fuck?
That junk is crazy.
Oh man, yo. Eddie Winslow, wild boy.
No, I seen the episode because they was in the gym and it was you know what I mean, like a built and everything instructor or whatever like that. No, and all the chicks was like feeling him and everything and all, and that Sydney junk was flirting and everything and all. Then all of a sudden it said peekaboo.
Right.
It had like a short skirt or something like that. I was like, wow.
Said, well, LA said he knows her from the DMX videos, and then Aquarius says for her, see, for me, I can never have anything but a black man. There's nothing like a black man. A mixed one too is fine, but our men are fire and flame. Well, that's you know what I mean. That's a good way to think, Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? I can't touch on that aspect because. You know what I mean? I'm redeeming myself as we speak. You know what I mean? I got to keep saying women. Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I was a little toasty Saturday night instead of some crazy shit on stage.
Would you like to repeat what you said?
I didn't see that.
Would you want to repeat what you said on stage?
Right. No, I'm not even repeating that shit, David.
Oh shoot! I was like Kevin Hart was like, hold up, we ain't going to just rewind, just go forward. We're going to rewind what he just said or whatever. Like I said, that one white comedian was like, dude, does he know that he just said? I said, I don't know what goes on in the basement. I mean, I was in there, but I had a bulletproof vest on, so I don't know.
And you know what I'm saying, like motherfucking yeah, I was like, God damn! When I watched the video back after LA told me and shit, and I got home the next day and I watched the video, I had the same thing going on in my mind, like Kevin Hart, like wait a minute, wait a minute, what was I thinking? Why did I say that? I heard those 4 girls back there at the table go, huh?
Yeah, no.
Video, huh? What did he say?
Oh damn.
Okay, the gang back. We kept it.
Yeah, thank you, because I was trying to call Molly phone, and I was trying to call her twice. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to do anything?
I'm not back. I'm still with my nurse.
Okay, well, can you just keep your screen muted or like remove yourself off the screen so you can just hear us if I call your name again? Because I don't know if my phone will. I got a phone call and I was like, damn, there go the whole show because I couldn't get back. So I'm glad you was able to answer the phone and let me back in because I wouldn't have got into the show.
Yeah, we was definitely.
I heard y'all talking about Sydney Star and some other shit. Who know about Sydney? Why y'all know about Sydney Star?
No, LA said.
LA. She was on Baddies. She was on Baddies. That's all you told himself, but he said he knows her from DMX videos.
If you want, Reese, you can cut your camera and microphone and stuff. You ain't gotta be up. I just wanted you to have access. Up to you. Let me see what the comments talking about. All right, what's up, screen? What's up with the screen comments? What's up with the screen comments? Like, oh, you probably mean him pulling it up. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. Molly, wherever he's at, and he can't pull up comments because of StreamYard having issues. So he hasn't been able to pull up comments. That's why I've been reading them versus you seeing them on the screen. Sydney Star, yeah, Sydney Star look like a man to me. And Sydney ain't enough hormones to be making some of these people look like, I know her from the DMX video. Yeah, she definitely was in the DMX. It was actually a lot of trainees in the rappers' videos back then. A lot of rappers rapped about a lot of gay shit and type of, and about trannies and he shit and all that shit. Aquarius said, for me, I can never have anything but a black man. There's nothing like a black man. A mixed one is fine, but our men are fire. Flame. My father's training African American. My mother is Italian and black. Yeah.
Okay.
about her? What was y'all saying about Sydney Star? How the fuck y'all know her?
I know her from Baddies. I mean, Bad Girls Club, and then
She
later
go
on
with the She went with
Eddie
the
Winslow.
dude that was on that. Yeah, Eddie Winslow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
He
this
paid
on
for
my-
his
he knew what
surgery.
it was. Huh?
He paid for his surgery.
Oh wow, to get a
Yeah. He paid for
it
his
ain't a
surgery.
pussy, but they get a hole.
And they did a porno together.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
He said it's
Yeah.
not a pussy, they just get a hole.
Yeah, it's not a pussy. That you paid for a hole. Okay, you paid to dig a hole. That's fine.
Right.
Whatever.
I said that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's what that pink cocaine do to them at them celebrity parties. They get high and shit and be like, you know what?
Her father was Italian. Her mother was black. Who father was Italian? Mother was black. Sydney
hers.
Star. Who?
No. No. Aquarius said her man is Indian and black, and she's
No, I'm
black
talking
and
about the
she's
last comment. Though. I seen that one. She said,
oh,
and you know, back in the day, Italians didn't like African Americans. Her father was Italian and her mother was black. Who was
right.
her?
She talking about her
She's
mother.
talking
Her
about
mother.
her mother.
Oh, oh,
She said,
okay.
she said my mom is Italian and black at the end of that other comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was confused. My bad, love. I was confused. Well, I guess I direct the question over to Chout Bout because, like I said, I can't ask David Funnyman Green about sex with exes, but that was the third topic of this show today was sex with exes. So I guess maybe Reese can verbalize her like question and what like how she wanted to throw that out there or whatever. I know she's working with a nurse, but I just know that was the topic. I didn't hear how it was like laid out or nothing. I don't know if she's saying, are you down with sex with your exes or whatever? I know some people already are. So they can give a testimony on that too, but I don't see.
That's gonna cause problems.
Oh yeah, I don't think so. Like I don't think there's no reason to be like fucking your ex because why?
It just depends on if you single or not. Like if you in a relationship and then you going back fucking your ex, like that's
yeah. I need to hear the scenario. That's why I kind of want her to.
Yeah. She needs to expound on that because it depends on the situation. Now, if you a single dude and you fucking around and you like, let me go get some of this. I know I could get this pussy. Let me see. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in a whole nother relationship that you committed to, and you know what I'm saying,
you're still fucking around like that.
And I already know for a fact my girl ain't fucking around with neither one of my exes. So
yeah, boy, that's what I'm trying to see. With Reese, I don't know if you hear us. Can you just verbalize your question real quick, and then we just continue to talk?
I don't even think she could hear us. She must have muted her because when you told her to take herself off the screen, she ain't
hear that either. Okay. Shit, I don't know how she wanted to verbalize. I guess are y'all down with? I mean, you already said that you're not down with. I know, David, man, you are, but Child already said his girl was not down with.
There's a few exes that I would have sex with.
Okay, so what brings you back to your to an ex versus somebody that's just out there, available, single, you don't know him, fresh start, new pussy. So instead of all that, like, what makes you fuck around with an ex?
Well, there's a few things. You know what I mean? One is if the junk is good. Two,
I mean, shit. Well, you know.
Two is you know what I mean, history and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like you were talking about, you know, new pussy and stuff like that. You know, there's also new diseases and stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not.
But that don't mean they ain't caught something after you stop fucking them. You think because you know that person, they ain't all of a sudden you ain't gonna have no STD or something?
I mean, a lot of my exes that, you know what I mean, I'm still in contact with, you know what I mean, I'm still, you know what I mean, friends with, or, you know what I mean, they'll hit me up and they'll tell me, you know, certain informations and different things like that.
Okay, so good pussy is one of your answers. What else you got on the list? Her pussy good. Okay, I'm gonna hit it again because it's available. That makes sense as a guy. All right, cool. What's up? What else is on your list? What else? You know,
familiar. Like I said, you know what I mean. The familiar. You know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean. You're like,
Now I'm thinking for somebody, child. I'm talking to you. I'm thinking for somebody like David Funnyman Green, when he talk about crazy exes that be drinking their way out of a happy situation. I would think then that would fuck you up. So you don't think that you playing with fire when you fuck with exes?
I mean, yeah, you're definitely playing with fire. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how that ex is. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of dudes go back and have sex with their exes and shit. Because versus you can have somebody brand new number in your phone. You know what I'm saying? If you're a single dude,
Yeah.
you could have just met this chick or whatever like that, whatever, and you've been talking to her and shit, and you didn't ask her certain little questions about sexual shit, and you like,
That can swing low. You stupid.
you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, I try to hit her up and just work with the shit she talking about, she willing to do or not willing to do, or should I just see what my ex doing real quick? Because I know she gonna motherfucker let me teabag her.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
So have
like,
y'all ever had somebody without cutting you off? Was you about to finish something? My bad.
no, go ahead.
I was about to say, so have y'all ever got in a situation? Because I would think too that her pussy might be better than what she think your shit is, but y'all ain't never had nobody like catch feelings or nothing again and try like rekindle some shit. Because good sex make you consider a lot of shit that you not think about. Depending on
Yeah.
how bomb it is, if it's bomb enough, you might be thinking, I wonder if I could get in a relationship with this motherfucker. I wonder if I could do this. I wonder if I could do that. So y'all never had a situation that backfired because y'all was fucking with somebody y'all used to know?
I remember I mentioned that. Remember the chick that was on the couch, whatever, no, that went off about.
Oh, okay. I was about to say which drinker.
because you know what I mean, we messed like years before, whatever like that, no, and you know, like I mentioned, sometimes when you get with somebody, you get back with somebody, and things are going good and everything and all, and then you just like, man, I wonder why, why we broke in
What
the
the
first
fuck they
place.
up to?
As soon
Wonder
as
what
you
the fuck
say
they
that, they do or say the thing that made you not want to be with them in the first place or whatever. So that's what I gotta say about that, because her problem was the alcohol or whatever.
Yeah. You like them drinkers. I don't know where you find them. Is that Fat Life?
No.
I stay away from shit like that, but that's what it is. That ain't Fat Life? Okay.
Hey,
I'm just
that
testing.
wasn't.
Hey, David Green, you see the girl in the comments, Shaquana? That's my brother's girl right there. Quana, she auditioned for Baddies. She was trying to be on the Baddie show.
What's up, Mr. Kwana?
Yeah,
Hey, what's up? What's up?
They live in
Yeah,
Baltimore.
good afternoon. Aquarius said I'd fuck my first if he came home because of my first was my everything. My second fiance is great for the bedroom, but I could never be in a relationship with him. But to be honest, I probably fuck my ex-husband first if we shall break up. But all three have impacted my life in a great way, major way. Josh says I wouldn't mess with exes, but there's some high school classmates I want to take down. Yeah, because some of these bitches look like roadkill later. Fucking talking about they might be bad joints then. So look like roadkill. Hold dirty blows, roadkill. DJ Snooky Woo Woo said, "Hey, I'm back." And there's Reese. Yeah, she's out of commission though, so don't be looking for too much from her. But you can say all you want to in the comments. I still encourage that. But hey, Mr. Kwana, I don't want to say your name wrong.
Knowing LA, he's then seen some of these old classmates. I know he's not still thinking about how they looked in.
Oh no, he gonna investigate. He be showing proof. He gonna find the proof for himself if it ain't to present to somebody else. So I know you looked around on Facebook and shit and found some of these bitches.
Before he say they still look takedownable.
Yeah, because I don't think he would put his neck out there and even say that if he ain't checked to make sure it was valid in today's time. You know what I'm talking about, child. You know what the fuck I mean. He gonna investigate some shit. He gonna figure it out.
He gonna figure it out.
Yeah. Shit, 7 principles of mankind. Like we all shit. Honestly, probably fucking my second fiance. Die crazy. Okay. That's the crazy ones though. Be the ones with the best shit. That's on both sides of the fence. No matter who you fucking. The ones with a little problem up here. Be the answer everywhere else. Fucking talking about, but
I know some guys that are fucking attracted to crazy.
Yeah, they like somebody that's gonna kirk off on them and try to hit them and swing on them. just so they can fuck you down to the ground. Fuck
That's
you,
what people
just a
keep.
picture.
That's what people keep on saying to me. I mean,
That's what I'm assuming. You know, wasn't even going to highlight you, Mr. Funny Man Green, Mr.
I
FGM,
was,
but but apparently you do. So where do you find these drinkers? Is it a bar? Is it where do you go? Because I just want to make sure that when I go out and look for anything, I'm not going in the direction that you went in. So can you highlight for us where you find these bitches?
uh, I mean,
Uh,
I mean, they just be,
they
be
just
everywhere. They
fall
just
in
be,
your lap with some penny.
yeah,
Oh Lord,
they
all
just
this
be.
Moscato, what I'm gonna do with it? All this hen dog, what I'm gonna do? I'm just trying. I want you to just keep it real instead of
Okay,
like,
y'all. What my nurse, you said the show over? I could. Is that
what
what you're
happened?
saying?
How did you not hear anything I said, but hear the show is
She
over when I didn't say the show was over?
she
No, I'm talking to my nurse. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
trying to
no, but nobody
figure
said the show
out.
was over. Do you want it to be
Oh,
over? Is
okay.
that what you're saying, or
No, I'm asking because I'm not.
no? Yeah, we didn't say nothing like that. We was talking.
no, we still rocking. Reese, it's
Yeah,
only
we still gonna
Oh,
rock. We
okay.
might as well
Well,
hit that
I'm gonna.
3 hour mark like we normally do. I can put in
Well,
a
I'm.
couple. You know, I'll put in a little bit more time.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
we,
Um.
I would say take yourself down, but if you can, just keep it where you can hear us. So if, like
I
low
can't.
or
If I take it down, yeah, I still hear you.
oh, okay. Well, I mean, I want you to hear me say that I need to get back in case somebody call me again. If Molly ain't pop in like you did, and you ain't, if I couldn't call you because I called you twice, if I couldn't call one of y'all, I would have been there would have been nothing, and he couldn't stop the show. Nobody could stop the show till one of y'all got back. So I don't want that to happen again. So that's the only because I didn't expect that to happen. I ain't know what the fuck to do. I'm trying to call Molly, trying to call you real quick.
don't worry.
Okay.
That me and David
I'm
are keep
a.
talking about white women.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
a.
I heard y'all.
Go ahead.
All right, goodbye. Because she said. Yeah, that's why that green screen up. Like Josh said. There's 3 from Connecticut. I never got the chance to because I moved from Roanoke. I looked them up and got 2 of them. Oh shit. Oh, don't
oh
be
damn.
telling on yourself now. How long you been married? Don't be telling on yourself. Like loyalty, murder, 7 principles of mankind. Ethics, we live by that shit. Honestly, he probably wouldn't fuck with his fiance because he died how crazy and I always had it on the first my face on my has my face on the chest. I don't want to again. I don't know. Oh, okay. Shit, she I ain't really got shit nothing specific that I was really thinking about in terms of sex shit. We covered them 3 topics for the most part. Shit, what's on your mind in terms of Freaky Friday? What did y'all come or intend to come to the platform with, if anything? Because it could have just been whatever conversation was coming from here. What the hell is on y'all mind in terms of Freaky Friday? I know niggas got something to say.
Oh shit! I came on this motherfucker. I thought maybe y'all might have found that Michelle girl for me and would have had her on this.
Oh yeah, no. But
I'm
you can
still.
ask her ask
Well,
her name
well,
is. If you had her,
hey,
she might,
child back. I was already on it. Like I said, yeah, I didn't know it was a rerun
Oh
either.
yeah.
But
Yeah, well, we'll make sure
that's
we
that's
verbalize
old.
that a
That's
little bit
old.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her junk clearly says happy with I don't know, some biker dude or something. So
Shit, I think if some black dude popped in her messenger, she'll fucking get active. She will get
I don't
active.
know.
But
Yeah, nah, she known around the way. She's so how do y'all actually that sparks a question though. How do y'all decipher somebody that's not promiscuous, that makes it negative. So, a woman who knows what she want between being this is not highlighting Michelle. I'm gonna separate this from her, but just
yeah,
women in general
Right,
that
right.
are like that. That are out there, they can tell you what they want because I give it to her for like getting what the fuck she wants.
yeah.
She'll tell you she ain't worried about she don't need your money. Like it's a difference when you just a hoe and you need now you need bread, you want something to get to the hotel, you need some McDonald's money.
Trying to get that 40.
You know, the end of the day. She's not trying to think about. Yeah, she's not thinking about trying to sleep for y'all men and being a hoe.
You're gonna have to repeat that. You sound just like a robot.
I probably switched to the data because the signal is not that good today outside of the house or something. I don't know. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying, how do y'all decipher the difference between, and I'll restate what I said so y'all can hear me, but how do y'all decipher the difference between a woman that's telling you what she wants and a woman being a hoe? And I was saying that we're switching the subject off of Michelle because I don't want it to look like we even continue, talking about her or whatever. It's about women that have an energy like that I respect, that can tell a nigga, tell a man what she wants and she can get it. And she don't need your money. She don't need your bag. She got her own job, got her own crib. There's a difference between a hoe that just needs some McDonald's money for chicken nuggets and whatever the fuck, because you just stayed over her house, versus somebody that's ready to go back to theirs after y'all get done doing what y'all doing. So how do y'all decipher a woman, that's straight up? What's straight up and what's being a hoe?
Well, being straight up is pretty much what it is. Like they tell you from the get-go, like, I ain't looking for no relationship. I ain't looking for this. I just need somebody to bust his ass down every once in a while. And I think,
Hey, Miss Jeanette.
And to me,
how are you?
When you say a hoe, I think about females that even you got to even give hoes their respect, because there's some females out here that tell you straight up, yo, listen, if it ain't nothing, if you can't do nothing for me, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So but is that a hoe? When does it turn to hoe is what I'm trying to understand. Yeah, because I only hear men say hoe really when it's a negative thing or it's a woman they couldn't get.
Right. That's when it turns to hoe for me, because if you tell me you can't do nothing, you can't fuck with me, but if I can't do nothing for you, then it's this ain't no let's hang out type of shit then. You know what I mean? You want something from me anytime I hit you up, bitch, you might as well just let me give you some money and come suck this dick and let's fuck and get it out the way. Ain't no sense in me taking you.
I think that's a nicer way of doing that without doing that, I think. When women just be like, you better spend something on me or something. That's weird. Like it's a transaction. Like I gotta pull out my
Like it be chick. You ever see them videos? They be like, "Oh, you giving me broke boy energy and all that shit." Okay, well, you giving me.
I think the term now is friends with benefits.
Friends with that's always been a thing. Friends with benefits, but back in the day, friends with benefits is just somebody
I just came to watch.
Y'all got together and had sex from time to time. But today's females that after that bag, they gonna tell you straight up, like, yo, listen, I can't fuck with you if you can't pay a bill for me, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or give me half on my rent or something. You like, bitch, I don't even live with you. Why the fuck am I helping you pay a bill? Like, I ain't running up your electricity. So in that sense, like, well, look, just hit me up when the light bill due, and I give you that little bit of change, but you're gonna have to come do something strange. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I think that when Trey was talking about the differences, the online terms, I think, when he's talking about, doing like having sex for, money or paid bills or whatever like that. No, I think that's the friends with benefits or whatever. No, but the other one is no strings attached.
NSA.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's basically saying, just, let's just hook up. No, you're not in my business. I'm not in your business. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't need you to do nothing for me. I just
need nothing. Yeah. And they'll say that clearly. Yeah, I have kids, but no, I don't. They don't need a daddy.
Bitch, I ain't said they did. Bitch, what the fuck you talking about?
I was just talking about it. You know what I mean? When you sit there and read them profiles, and I'm like, damn, they're giving attitude. We haven't even met yet.
Yeah, god damn, maybe that's why.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, these chicks, they way more vocal about what it is they actually want. Like they're not holding no punches.
Do y'all not like that change?
I do. I respect the change. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect that because you're not beating around the bush. Like, you know what I mean? Back in the day, you know what I mean? Chicks would try to be sneaky with that shit. Like,
Clean hoe, not a dirty hoe.
Yeah.
Slicky said.
right? They would try to be sneaky with that shit. Like, oh, they let you get to know them and shit. And then
I feel you, Aquarius. I read your comments. I see that.
the first time you go to be like, well, shit, we've been kicking it for a minute. Let me holler at her and see if she's trying to have some fun tonight. And then she hit you and be like, oh well, I mean, I'm cool with that, but you trying to take me out or something, like, you know what I mean? Or then that's when they hit you with the bullshit. Oh well, I would be.
Is that the new standard? Do you think?
What's that?
Is that the because it seemed like no matter what I don't do a lot of scrolling online really, as in Facebook or anything like that. But I see a lot of these pop the balloon, a lot of these brokey type. You know, this the energy that seemed to be in the air. If you're not spending a bag, then you're like, I don't want to even talk to you or type. So is it a transaction now? Like, is it like I'm not saying for y'all situations because everybody got a different setup, but I'm saying like it just seemed like the energy in the air is making pussy or just making sex in general a transaction.
Yeah, but it's like COVID. It took COVID for these girls to figure out that their pussy is a moneymaker.
Yeah,
You know?
can sell it. Yeah, I was about to say yeah.
So it's not like COVID happened and then OnlyFans happened and all of these girls became super rich off of pretty much selling content of them playing with themselves and shit, not even having to be penetrated. So they like, shit, I could get money doing this. If you wanna really get to know me and eventually hit this shit, you gonna have to give me some bread. And they standing on business with it.
Yeah,
That's fucked up to me. Yeah. That's fucked up to me. Let me see what this comment said.
And that's why I say, if that's the case, ain't no whining and dining. I'm not taking you to fucking itchy bonds and shit like that. You know what I mean? And still help you. Like if you just want somebody to help you financially, then we just might as well make this a fair transaction. You know what I mean? I give you some money, you give me some pussy, we go about our ways. You know what I mean? Ain't no sense of fucking phone calls and seeing how your day is.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
If they on that type of time, but if they on the type of time where, you know what I mean, now don't get me wrong, if I was a single guy and I'm chilling with somebody and I see them in a situation and they need a little help, then you know what I'm saying, of course you would help them if you fuck with them like that. But
yeah,
if you just coming at me on some you need a sponsor type shit, then shit, you need to if you can't do this for me or you can't do that for me, I ain't trying to fuck with you. Well then shit, all right, cool. But if that's the case, I ain't trying to fuck with you on that level because that's not what type of time I'm on. Like,
so how do y'all feel about everything? Not cutting you off, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
How do y'all feel about everything in today's time? How accessible everything is? Because whether I was single or not, anyone with any type of Facebook, not really for the most part, not Facebook, but Facebook, any type of social media. You see how many people online baiting like shit, talking about something. I got OnlyFans, $8.99, or it's $3 this month, or it's free subscriptions or whatever. See the balloons, see? But anyway, yeah. Talking about so we celebrating sales going on, $5 off and shit. Like, you know, so nah, that's not what we doing. So how do y'all feel about it being so open? Like, because everybody on the guys and the females and little whatever, like doing little sexual stuff, anything with their content that's getting people like liking it and whatever. Everybody knows they can get naked now or show their dick print, wave it in front of the camera and at the gym, and that's what's gonna get their algorithm going. How do y'all feel about everything in regards to women being so like open? You can pretty much like. It's a thing, really. I don't know why I asked you that in the beginning, child, because it's really a thing now to buy pussy. Bitches let you know how much it costs right on their bio.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about that change in the reward and getting a woman? You know, like it used to, all these movies I used to see, men used to serenade women and want to sing to them and want to like actually court them. You had to ask the dad, is it okay? And all that type of shit. How do y'all feel about the game now? Because when something's so accessible to me, I find it boring. So how do y'all feel?
So too, I think it's been going on or whatever. Like a good example, if you read in the Bible, even in the Bible there was different. Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that. Thank you for
Yeah,
that bit of education, sir.
yeah. She was
Yeah.
a prostitute. There was the different prostitutes that helped out the spies, wherever that went over to the land of Canaan. You know what I mean?
It's always been about money.
Yeah.
And I mean, even if
Yeah.
you look at you could go far back as Marilyn Monroe. You know what I'm saying? Marilyn Monroe wasn't no fucking super celebrity or nothing, but she was famous because she was beautiful and she only fucked with high class individuals. You know what I'm saying? And because she was trying to get that bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if she wasn't a singer, or you know what I mean, she her famous song is singing "Happy Birthday" to the president.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
president. You know,
yeah. Sound all fucking drunk and sexual shit. Like,
but she was bad though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, as a motherfucker. As a motherfucker.
And people was dropping that bag on her just to have them in her presence.
Yeah.
Some of them dudes wasn't even having sex with her. They just wanted to have her around and be seen with her. You know what I mean? So it goes that far back. But now these women are really recapitalizing on it. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, they're going to get stuff done to their bodies and shit so that they can.
Yeah, the heart does work.
So that they can, acquire that bag even better because they feel like they're more attractive. You know what I'm saying? When they get this work done to their bodies, so they gotta get that money back.
Yeah.
It's one way or another, they hustling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, COVID brought that about for them to realize that, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here running around fucking this dude and fucking that dude because this one buying me the Jordans when they come out on Saturday and this one filling my car up with gas. And all I got to do is sit in front of this camera and fucking show my toes or rub my little pussy and motherfuckers.
Rub my little pussy.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
I don't know why that was funny as shit to me. And rub my little pussy, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
and motherfuckers gonna keep that computer screen gonna keep dinging. You know what I mean?
Right.
And motherfuckers gonna be in the comments like, oh, open it up. Like, oh, do this. You know what I mean? And that money just gonna keep generating. And she doesn't have to actually even be penetrated or actually put a dick in her mouth. All she got to do is just fucking sit there and play with toys and shit like that and get money. So
yeah,
I respect it. I respect them for getting their hustle back up. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
But not even just COVID. Not even just COVID. You know what I mean? A little bit back in the day and everything. You know what I mean? A lot of these women was messing with these old dudes that couldn't perform.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So you know what I mean? I know a lot. You know what I mean? They sometimes they would bring friends. Sometimes they would bring friends or whatever. No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying. I heard the conversation like, oh yeah, we're going over so and so's house. This is this and all. And you know what I mean? Hey, you should come. You know what I mean? He's going to pay you. He's going to pay you. Yeah, there. But now the game has flipped because now you got, you know what I mean, all these different pills and stuff. No, you know what I mean? Because they always talking about, you know what I mean, sugar, you know what I mean, sugar with no sugar. Well, you know what I mean? Now the game has flipped. You know what I mean? You can sit there and strip all you want. And all of a sudden, he's like, okay.
You seen Josh's comment, David? He said, funny man David Green was talking about Mary Madeline, and Chow said, I'm going to go back further to Marilyn Monroe.
I know.
They just climbing back. Now it's going to be Aretha Franklin or somebody. Who the fuck, y'all? You know, they just climbing back in the timeline, waiting for some Rosa Parks or somebody.
I thought about the same thing when he said that.
Huh?
Did I say go back further?
Yeah, no,
did.
you went back further in the timeline by saying some Marilyn Monroe.
No. That's what he said. He said, yeah, to go back further, Marilyn Monroe.
I didn't know he literally said that shit.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was definitely after Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, like
Marilyn
damn.
Monroe
Bro.
read about.
She was bad, Twinkie Woo Boo. Shit, Marilyn Monroe was a badass white woman. Yes, she was.
Yeah,
I think that.
she really was. She really was though.
Was. She was a sexy ass white woman. She was beautiful in the face. She had a nice body. She was bad.
Favorite porn star. Think quick. Think fast.
They said she stunk though.
Angela White.
Angela White. I like Cherokee. Pinky
Oh hell,
or Cherokee had the cake for me for real.
oh no, my Belladonna.
When she used to jump and make her ass, do that thing. Yeah, she used to just jump
Bella
in place in the big ass mansion and just
Hey,
make it
yo,
clap
hey,
all
look,
over.
Pinky was a bad
Belladonna is the
boy.
goat.
She was. Who?
Belladonna is the goat.
Okay. For her head game, for her what makes her the GOAT? Because I know a lot of bad bitches in the game that went through this around her time. So what makes her the GOAT in your eyes?
Shoot in my eyes at all. The only thing, the only thing, and I ain't even say bad, but I'm just saying her only flaw was that gap.
Because goddamn, you couldn't get past that
yeah.
motherfucker, could you?
Yeah, that ain't stop her from
Goddamn.
going balls deep though. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
Pinky had all the dick sucking tricks because she said she couldn't really deep throat like that because she had
So she had to work that mouth. Yeah, she had to make it impressive.
The dopest shit I ever seen Pinky do was she sat a motherfucker's dick on her shoulder and was sucking the motherfucking dick off her shoulder. I was like, damn, that's a bad motherfucker.
Oh Lord,
right
not held it in place with your shoulder.
Held that motherfucker in place with her shoulder.
Off the side though. Nah. Yeah, she was one of them. She was definitely one of them bad joints. Yeah.
But look,
so when did my question, flip that question real quick. When did the porn watching stop? I ain't trying to get into all no kitty shit, no little weird conversation like that, but when did it stop? Yeah, start.
Oh, start?
Because I done see some shit on the VHS tape. It was my first shit. It was left in the VCR, and I played that motherfucker. But I was smart enough to rewind that bitch back to the part where
Bam! Exactly. Yep. That's Yep.
Porn started
Gotta
for
be
me
smart.
with the Spice Channel.
Oh, all right.
The Spice Channel. And then once I seen the Spice Channel, I started searching for shit. Like,
yeah. I used to be this motherfucking close to my TV trying to hear it on volume 3. On trying to be on BT. What they call what the fuck was that shit? HBO After Dark or some shit, and all that whatever the fuck was available. But yeah, but getting that shit, I charged the card up or the house phone on that. It wasn't no live links. It was some chat shit like that. And cost some shit that was supposed to be, I think, 75 cents a minute or some shit. And I was.
Mm-hmm.
Are you 18 or older? Boo, I am. Boo for number 2. What the fuck? I'm gonna press the other button. I'm trying to see what the fuck they talking about.
Hey, look, but that
who's the dummy? Who's the dummy? Like, damn, no.
No, you know what? I'm not 18. No.
That was some of the best times ever for just linking up with chicks and just having fun, and it wasn't no money involved and shit. When they had them little chat lines and shit, like live.
Oh yeah,
they
got a website now called thefreechatline.com. That bitch still work.
Hey, look, you get on them chat lines and just be listening. You push the numbers to skip, and then you hear somebody say some shit, and y'all link up. Yo, those were some of the best times.
She's like, I want somebody to plug me in my ass right now. Call now. Leave a message. The next message available is. Well, they had like live chat, and if you want to, they had personals and live chat and shit. I remember all that shit. DC Mr. Blade and all that shit. Man, that was in my fucking time. But nah, my problem was the getting caught up on the computer and shit. Like a home computer or computer you ain't using by yourself, trying to delete the cookies and the files and the search history. You talking about bigbutts.com and all that little petty shit that kids be looking up because you don't know what the titties, big titties and shit like that. You don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, nah, that's the getting caught up behind it is the worst. Anybody else got caught up behind the situation? Like not getting caught jerking off, doing nothing like that necessarily, but porn history. You ever got caught up by family members, anything like that?
One time I did fuck around and leave the VHS in the VCR. I fucked up and left the tape in the VCR, and because I was trying to hurry up and clean myself up and all that. You know what I mean?
Why? Because it was a mess.
Yeah, try to hurry up and clean myself up and all that shit, and then get all my shit together and have myself together.
Yeah.
And hurry up and be ready to motherfucking go do what I had to do, and I forgot to take the tape
Hold
out.
on, let me hear these comments. These joints rolling a little bit.
And my
Let me
mom
see.
came in and
Go ahead,
found
keep talking.
the tape in there and was like, where did you get this tape from? What are you watching? You know what I mean? So yeah, I got caught up like a motherfucker.
Nothing better than fine black big tits and asses. Slicky. Slicky one of them old school niggas. So you know he chases some fat asses walking around. Josh said Pinky. Okay, yeah, Milan Blue. I forgot about that. And I don't know who Skin Diamond.
Oh, I like
Skin Diamond
Italian.
Jay Slayer.
Wasn't it
Who
Italian Blue? Italian
Milan Blue is what Million Blue or Milan Blue Aquarius said. Vanessa Del Rio. That sounds like some old ass shit, Slicky.
Yeah.
What era is that? Let me know, cause I have Vanessa Del Rio. I don't know who. I'm gonna look it up though, but I don't know who the fuck that is. Kitten was bad too.
Yep.
There was a joint that used to. Her weave was terrible, but her body was sick. She was a little petite joint, but she had I like them joints that's not porn star titties, like they just pointed up, but them joints that just kind of sit. They ain't got no sag to them joints, but they just kind of like perky, I guess. I don't know. I like them porno titties like that.
Yeah.
You know, they like fresh titties. They don't look like, they've been through a war. You know what I mean? Oh, B&T Uncut. Nah, B&T Uncut used to. I thought that's what Tip Drill and shit used to be on, like the old Nelly videos and shit. I don't think they had no adult type of shit on there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh nah, you still got VHS tapes. I didn't know people still had
No, they did.
VCRs. Oh,
They
okay.
did. I don't know if it was BET After Dark or something
Oh,
like
After
that.
Dark. So what was
Yeah,
that on?
yeah.
That wasn't cable. Was that pay-per-view or something? Then?
No.
What,
It was
BET Uncut?
BET.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't think.
Yeah.
No, it was just on regular cable. This on the BET
regular cable.
It was after
So
12.
it just got nasty after 12.
Yeah, after 12.
Like 12.
That's what they would show, like the Luke videos and the Nelly Tip Drill.
Oh, right. Tip Drill and shit like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Didn't 3 6 Mafia didn't they do like a video for Slob on My Knob? Too,
Yeah.
It was on BET Uncut.
All them ratchet ass Trina songs, deep throating songs, all them pussy pop, all that shit. Lil Kim, all that type of nasty shit did come on after a certain hour. Then they hit your ass with that gospel shit right at 3:30. Some holy water and ordering some and all that shit. They say, "Oh, we gonna clean them up after nasty hour." That's all right. Let me keep up with the comments. My bad, y'all. It says, but we went to King of Diamonds strip club. I went to King of Diamonds too. King of Diamonds is definitely top tier. If you want to see something you ain't never seen, go to KOD. Aquarius Michelle show proof. I remember the bang bus. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Y'all know about the bang bus?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, because that was the bitch just, I don't know. I don't like no corny shit, though. If you gonna, like, really act some shit out, that whole corny, like, yeah, you want me to suck your cock? I hate that shit. It should turn me off, bitch. Like, it's a dick, bitch. You gonna suck this dick. You're not gonna suck my cock, bitch. Like, stop. Like, you're not, nah, not really caught up. And my man walked in on me masturbating to one of our tapes on a flat screen refrigerator. Big flex. You getting a nut in the kitchen. You getting a nut where the cereal be at. Like, damn. All right. Because I was cooking too. Scarlett is beautiful in London Keys. I know London Keys. They had nudity videos. All right. Well, that softcore porn shit, whatever. Like, I need you to do more than dry hump. I want to see some real shit. Reese's one says Slicky Woo Boo. New music videos. Mr. Marcus, everybody know Mr. Marcus. Tariq from the Zane Sex Chronicles series. Okay. Joseph Reed said Chop Bow was good. Miss you, love you, my brother.
Already, man. Love you too.
Yeah. Josh said, How Do You Want It by Tupac was popular. Yeah. Had bitches tripping. Cisco, all that shit had bitches tripping back then. Now, Mystical isn't a porn star, but oh my God. Oh my God, meaning you think he attractive or he should be a porn star? What you saying? Let me know, Aquarius. The Tyreek new videos, Reese's one. I had new videos. Yeah, I don't like that old ass porn that got when you got music in the porn and nah, I don't know how you get off to that.
My boy,
Yeah, yeah.
my
That
boy,
old school porn. Them y'all had them bushes back then. I don't know when did the era change for that to be a problem? Because them bushes was like, you know, if
serious.
I show you my new growth, it looked like a bush. Like it was. So when did that narrative change and women start thinking, or the
That
narrative start happening that they need to shave down or trim down or whatever? Because them old school joints with that music and shit, you know,
that's
like
why
a good time set
that,
on the
that must
porno
have been,
joint.
that must have been
That's what JoJo trying to bring back.
that must have been back in the time when Reese's dude had to plait her pussy hair. So
Oh
he
yeah, it's probably around that time. Yeah, when they was doing that, because that might have been the thing at that time. Yeah, but that old school set looked like you know, like an old TV show, like Good Times or something, where the set was all frosty looking, nothing was sharp or nothing, so you knew it was from back then. But I wanted,
Yeah.
yeah, I was wondering when that shit changed. He was a porn star with Superhead. Oh Lord, we're gonna talk about her too. Is he hanging, slanging, and fucking the shit out of her, like literally? Okay, well, I'm gonna make some screenshots because you got some, gave me some people to look up.
the porn star that had the best noises, though, she would make the best sex noises, was Janet Jackman. Janet Jackman used to have the best fucking noises. Like
Janet Jackman. Damn, I wish we can't pull no shit up, but I wish we could
Janet
pull like
Jackman.
a something up, picture up of something.
What about
So
Gage?
what was so because bitches be sometimes be, I don't want to say bitches, but
She was
women be
I feel like she was the best at selling it like it was real. Like you could tell
not that fake shit. I
not
know what
that
you're talking
fake
about.
shit. You know
Because
what
that
I'm
fake
saying?
shit turned me the fuck off. Yeah,
Yeah, I
like,
don't like all that fake ass noise making, but her shit was like real. Like she was really into the motherfucking dick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
and her sex scenes when she would do scenes with other women, oh my god.
So she was really into, a lot of women that wasn't really into that tried that shit just because they, you know, it was more money and you know, more scenes like that. But
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, more
neither
money.
here nor there.
Yeah.
Louisville Mystical can definitely get this work. Oh yeah, you like them thug types, yeah. When black guys start eating, when black guys start have to eat pussy, that's when women start to shave their shit down. Yeah, because that shit back then wasn't it. That was not it back then.
Even back
Cut
then,
your
those
grass.
old school pornos, them black dudes on them old pornos was eating pussy, but they was just like they had to part that shit. You know what I mean? They had to,
Do it again.
they had to get in there and part that shit. You know? Open that.
Well, you gotta find your way home. You know.
They was taking the pic with the fist up there.
The camera would be right over top of them. They couldn't get them shots from the side and shit. They had to be right over top of the pussy.
Man, them shots was different too. That's funny you said that. Them shots was different now.
Yeah.
They all up under your shit now. Like
Yeah, they could get that shit from any angle now. Back then, they had to be right over top of the pussy. Like, yeah, part the hair.
Because how else you gonna find that motherfucker?
How else you gonna find that bean?
Everybody look like they on motherfucking the Delphonics or the motherfucking I don't know, the Isley Brothers. Everybody was looked like they was dressed like that with them the way they bush shape used to be and all that shit back there. I'm glad they cleaned some of that shit up over the years.
Hey, what Slicky Roo is it says is right because
What do you say?
Sylvester Stallone, he said a lot of those actor and actresses did porn as a start.
That's true.
Sylvester Stallone. Yeah.
I heard he did porn. I ain't trying to look no shit up like that though.
No, I
am your leader or some shit like that. I don't know. What is my name? It's like I don't really know if that hit. Like, you know, I wonder if he had a porn name because everybody ain't got that like a moanable name or a name that sounds good during sex. Like some people name like.
That's just like,
you know,
they say back in the day when Arnold Schwarzenegger was before he started doing movies and he was just doing weightlifting, he loved smoking weed and having sex with black girls. You know what I mean? He used to like to have sex with a lot of black.
The devil's lettuce. That's what they used to tell the white woman back in the day. Make sure them black men don't get to you because you know them that weed and stuff. get the devil's, temptations up in your spirit, and get you on don't get tempted to go over to the Negroes and shit. So I don't know. They always say we did a little something. He made porn with Sincere, and that shit was fire. Okay, who made a porno with Sincere? You giving me shit to look up. I ain't fucking with it. Dominique Simone and Janet.
Triple X
Jack,
Rodriguez or
And
something.
the Jack machine, yeah, man. That
Triple XL Rodriguez is fine as fuck too. All right, well, I'm gonna keep. I don't know. Y'all got me screenshotting because I need to look. Do a little research.
I gotta investigate this shit.
Yeah, y'all know we like to be. I like to try to be about research if I can. So if I put a video up for y'all and already previewed it and made sure it was solid, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I educate myself on everything and all this lovely information everybody around the church is passing around today. I appreciate y'all. I should put around a collection plate, but I ain't gonna do that to y'all. It's free here. Don't worry about it. Let's see. But honestly, I like looking at myself and my man. If we did porn, I'd be Cutie China. Oh, let me look her up. See what she hitting on. Cutie China and Sexy Ass Rashawn. Okay. Cutie China. Yeah, okay. So how do y'all feel about watching yourselves back? Because I love my archives. How do y'all feel about collecting shit with your partner or whoever you fucking with and watching your shit back?
That should be dope, especially when you choose to watch that shit back together to start a night off instead of like watching porn. Because I don't know, I watch
because it's y'all. Like it's not even no strangers. It's y'all. I think that's hotter.
Yeah, that's hot shit right there. But you know what I mean? That for people that do watch porn with their partner, if you watch porn with your partner and y'all got porn, y'all got videos that y'all have made together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be the shit to watch right there sometimes.
Yeah. What you think about it, David? How you think about collecting, videos, content and stuff, and watching it back either for yourself or with your partner?
I mean, I think it's exciting to do. I wish I still had some of my old videos, but
well, look, let me ask this question: How many guys have instructed a girl has used porn as education to tell a girl, yo, listen, I want you to watch this scene right here, and I want you to
learn how to suck dick like this. Yeah.
Like how she doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How many women have watched?
Because you see how she got that spit on there like that?
Yeah.
You see how she's spitting on it?
You see how she's still sucking it and the bubbles are coming out the side of her mouth?
Yeah. You see how she's not breathing, right? Yeah. That's about it.
You see how she hold it down there until she goes.
Yeah. You see all that snot running out her nose? Yeah. Uh-huh. Let me read these comments. If I got time out of here, let me see.
I can tell DJ Slicky Woo Boo he don't like no white woman, but DJ Slicky Woo Boo, let me tell you something. You ain't lived until you got some deep throat from a white girl that got mascara on. And
why is it seem? I hate that I feel like I'm cutting y'all off, but I got a question when you done shout. A couple porn, loyalty, and royalty. That is for us. Not giving a motherfucking thing. No money, says DJ Slicky. We love loyalty and royalty pornos. Loyalty and royalty. Can you enlighten me on what that is? I don't know what that is. I like it because you can see it through their eyes. See what through their eyes? I need y'all to elaborate. I'm saying our names would be Cutie China and Sexy Ass Rashad, or Blueface and Dollface. That's cute. My first did that for me. Shout out. He taught me my body too.
Okay.
That's. I think that's hot to know that person actually helped you discover some shit about yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The first time I had sex, when I lost my virginity, the girl was a little. I think she was like 3 years older than me or whatever, because I was in middle school and she was in high school. But we went back to her crib and she put on porn. You know what I mean? She put a porn movie on and was telling me that she wanted me to go down on her like the dude was going down on the girl in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first experience going down on the girl and having a girl go down on me and then having sex. You know what I mean? And she wanted me to have sex with her. The way the dude was smashing the girl on the TV and shit. So yeah.
type shit.
That's why I asked that question, because that's how I lost my virginity, watching porn and acting out what I seen on the video with a female.
Oh, okay. All right,
I wasn't on no Kanye shit, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I ain't know you suck a dick or something like that. Or I ain't think so.
That shit.
You know, 50 Cent don't do none of that stuff.
I gotta keep my shit real clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take my
I heard
time
you say with a female. Good job.
Yeah,
Balloons for you.
Balloons for me.
Let's celebrate all the niggas that love pussy. Let me know. Give me some balloons if you love pussy. Shit. Give me a second. Let me put my shoe on and shit. Get outside.
Let's get some hearts for the white women.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I can do it unless I'm. Nah, probably gotta be showing my face or some shit. I don't know. I probably gotta be in it to do it. Fuck it. When them comments hitting on.
More light when you get back outside, you can do the hearts.
Oh, that's probably what it is. It probably came with, like, you know, when your video, you can take the video so she can see what I'm looking at, vice versa. Watch their vids, loyalty and royalty. Oh, I already screenshot. I've been screenshotting since you got in here, and y'all been dropping porn star names. I want to see who actually, you know, who hitting on something I ain't came across. My first, I follow her every day. Damn, oh, you talking about your first is your wife? Is that what you're saying? Your first is your wife? You follow her every day? What you mean? Follow her on Facebook, or you follow her around the house? Let me know. I can't watch a porn if both people aren't fine as fuck. I won't be turned on. If they're not into each other, if I can tell that their chemistry is off, then I gotta go to a different joint. So, you know, just because you getting, you know,
I got a good one. How many people? Because this happened to me before. Have anybody ever had
yes, say no, I'm playing. Say no, I'm playing.
Tell you to, like, giving you head and then tell you to spit in their mouth?
Yeah, and I did.
Okay, so I
mean, because it ain't, but don't. You know, we ain't gonna mix too much. You stay. It's time for you to go after this because there ain't too much kissing and laying around and all that shit. But yeah, yep. Yeah, I don't know what the spitting in your mouth is about, but I ain't trying to degrade a bitch. But if you wanna, you know, if you want me to do certain shit, I will. But just don't think we kissing or nothing after. So
yeah. I had a chick tell me that shit one time, and that shit was like, I was like, do what?
She doubled down and said it again.
Yeah,
I said spit in my mouth, Nick.
She spit in my mouth, and she took my spit and used it.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Nah, bitch, we have a Ring camera in my room. Yes, I did it. That's nice too. That's hot to be. You got Bluetooth toys on your phone, and you got you know, I can tap into the Ring camera. You know, when some motion happen, that Ring camera should pop. You know, give you a notification on your phone. Your man can watch you from work and all that shit, or vice versa. That's hot. I ain't mad at that. That's some spontaneous shit. That would keep a relationship hot. All that freaky shit.
She says she kisses her man right after he eats me, and while he does it.
Well, spitting in my mouth and you tasting your own pussy off my mouth, that's different. But right. Me spitting in your mouth, I'm not really trying to have you like swapping my shit back with you and all that. You know, I don't know. Just like if a bitch want to get pissed on, all right, we ain't cuddling. Like you ain't laying in my bed, pissy. Like you ain't doing none of that. So same thing to me. She was 19. I was pussy whipped at 13, so I followed her. Oh, well, damn. She 19, jumping on some. I mean, I don't know. Back in your day, I think that was all right anyway. I think being older,
he was 13 following her like Chris Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been following her ass too. She'd probably show you a whole lot of shit. I ain't say spit in my mouth. I just tongue kissed him right after I came. Oh, well, that's because you know your pussy on point. If a bitch can't do certain shit and go back to it, then certain shit ain't right. But if your shit right, then shit, kudos to you. I ain't mad at that shit.
Chell got me beat because I can't remember a time that I spit in a chick's mouth.
and that shit.
I mean, you fucked wives and shit, so let's not act
pissed.
like
It was.
I pissed one time, but
you fucked housewives and shit, and it ain't no better.
It was actually the first person that me and my girl chilled with together and shit, and I was hitting my girl, and I pulled out and put it in her mouth, and then she was like spit in my mouth, and she spit my spit on my dick, and I went back to work. You know what I mean? So yeah, having episodes, baby. That's why
I be rapping, I be capping, I be tapping.
I got the video too. If you want me to show proof, Josh. I know how.
Because the proof is in the pudding. Anybody? You got it sitting your iPad on your big tripod, making a video, and then watching it on your TV is fire. Screencast that motherfucker right onto the TV. In my apartment, I replaced the TV with a projector, so the whole wall from top to bottom, left to right, was a whole screen. So, you know, but yeah.
Oh damn! I thought. Oh shit!
Sit down, your iPad, put food.
I just got nervous as a motherfucker. I thought my mom's was watching this shit, but she trying to call me.
Oh, what the fuck you talking about, boy?
You need that video.
Nothing, mama. I know. Y'all hold it down for a second. I'm gonna message Molly.
All
right.
Yeah, man, that shit's crazy, bro. Like, that shit blew my mind, David. I couldn't believe she asked me to spit in her mouth, because I didn't seen that. You know, I didn't seen that shit on pornos before. You know what I mean? Where a dude stop the chick from giving them head and spit in her mouth and shit, and they be all receptive of that shit. And I'm like, damn, that's some real nasty shit. And then it happened to me, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm that nasty too, because I definitely spit in her mouth.
Yeah, like I said, I never spit in that chick's mouth, but I peed one time. I was, you know, hitting from the back.
You peed one time.
You had to go to piss in the mouth.
I was sitting from the back and everything, and she said she wanted to catch it or whatever like that. No, so you know what I mean. So
the pee?
She wanted. I was hitting from the back, and she wanted to, catch my nut or whatever like that. No, let her know what I was. So you know what I mean. So I hit her on the side. I hit her on the side, and she turned around real quick. And she started giving me head and everything like that, you know what I mean, as I released whatever. And you know what I mean, I released.
You sound like a book as I release.
Yeah, and she kept on and kept on going, where you know when you get that good nut, you know what I mean, what you gotta do next. But she kept on going and everything, and it was just like, I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah, Hojo to blow.
And I looked and I seen her cheeks swell up like a chipmunk or whatever like that. And I was like,
now I feel their mouth.
I was like, you know, I mean, I probably should have pulled it out or whatever like that. No, but one, she's still going, and two, you know, what I mean, I'm in shock. I'm like, am I doing this? What's
the fuck? This me?
But you know, what I mean, like I said, she stopped and swallowed it.
Damn, like a champ, bitch. You better get that shit. Let me hit up on the
comment. Like you get that too short, bitch.
I'll take a look at it. It's been plenty of times we take a shower together, get out the tub, and just our audio playing off the TV, and then we fuck again. I don't like I mean, all that's nice, but I don't like the in the sex. I say in the sex, the in the shower sex and all that, just because the water to me always seemed like it was something that makes shit dry up, like, you know, because of how hard water is when it come out the thing, you know. Yeah, but all that freaky shit is dope though. I
like shower.
Expand on your freakiness. You said you like what?
It's the
balance. I like shower sex, having sex in the shower.
To me, it's the balance or whatever. You know what I mean? Like if
the
you
balance
never did,
of what? Can you enlighten the community on the balance?
If you never did it and just watch it on the porno, be like, oh wow, that'd be nice. Until you actually do it, and then you slipping and sliding all over the place and all because you know what I mean you got you know what I mean you got the you know what I mean the sudges and everything and I don't
I
know.
like fucking in hot tubs too.
Yes, grab bars in the tub. I ain't never tried no hot tub. I don't want that hot ass water like that. But that
Yeah,
might be all right. You get a couple mimosas or some light shit, whatever, or Henny, whatever you drink,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
all sauced up in a hot tub because
yeah.
you know
You in
that
the
heat
hot
make
tub,
you a little bit more saucy. So
you in the
I don't
hot
know. It might
tub,
be something.
some champagne popping and shit.
Yeah.
Shit get freaky in the hot tub. That shit is fun.
Aquarius said that y'all. I heard her boo watched. I had TVs in the truck or whatever in the BMW truck, and we watched vids on it while we stuck in traffic. Shit, I'm down for that too. Some roadhead or some shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
we did
forget.
this in Cancun.
One time, me and my homeboy Carlos, man, he locked up right now too, man. Free Carlos, but he had a excursion truck
Right about that, AQ.
with
Yeah,
TV
excursion.
in it,
Uh-huh.
and we was driving one day, and we got pulled over, and this motherfucker had porno on the TVs in the truck, and that's what the police pulled us over for. Like they seen the TVs playing the fucking porno in the truck. Fuck
What'd you
over.
do if you had a red light, somebody getting slammed out when you looked over to the right? Like, what the fuck I was supposed to do at the light?
I was more concerned about what they thought about a bunch of dudes in the fucking truck watching porno together.
Porno together. Y'all yamming off in here. What the fuck is y'all
The
doing?
whole time we
Let me
didn't
see some
have
license and
no
registration.
off. You know what I mean? But
License and proof of registration is my please. Thank you.
Look, my uncle was so much I guess a porno junk or whatever, no, junkie or whatever, to
Yeah.
where he would sit there and you know be in a bathrobe and watch porn like it's like a movie or something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, nah. That's so he wasn't even
That-
jerking off or nothing and was still just
no,
watching it
that's
like
what I'm
casually.
saying. No, that's what I'm saying. He'll sit there, eat a bowl of cereal, sitting there.
First in the
TV.
morning, first thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had like boxes and like big ass boxes.
Oh, I know some old head men with some boxes and
porn.
tapes and tapes and tapes,
Yeah.
like piles and piles of pornos. Like that's
videotapes, right?
that's
So,
nasty.
you know, we were just visiting or whatever like that. No, so I went in his room and I went all the way down and grabbed 2 tapes. I grabbed 2 tapes, no lie. 2 days later,
Misha, you funny.
2 days later, he called my mom and everything and was like, "Hey, can I speak to David?" I said,
Yeah.
and so I was like, "Hello." He was like, "Hey, words," and named the 2 tapes that I said.
The
I'm
two,
thinking to myself,
damn, you
damn.
remember? Would you check A through
Yeah,
Z?
yeah.
How the fuck you know that shit was
Yeah.
gone? You freak ass.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm. Misha said she appreciate y'all being transparent, but she said she not doing that shit. She said, "Where's your no? Where's your no answer at?" Hey, boy.
hey, the birthday
Hey,
boy.
Let me
hey.
stop saying boy because boy is a white racist word. Let me stop.
Yeah,
What's
it's
up,
a
little
white
bruh?
word.
Gang, I'm here about to get on the train.
He look over whatever's going on around him. He look over it.
Yeah, we at the train station.
Oh, okay. Oh, he gonna be up on this end.
Nah, he just watching me go off.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I wish. They thought he on his way on this end, huh?
Yeah,
Where
that's what I
Riri
thought.
at? Where everybody at, man?
Man, she got off this bitch and ain't never come back. She know what 3-hour walk is. But we held it down, didn't we, fellas?
Yeah,
It was a good conversation in the joint. I had fun
Okay,
with
that's
it.
good.
You know. But if shit like this happen again, I just need to be prepared with, like some actual topics. We able to bounce off each other and just talk and vibe or whatever. But I ain't had no solid topics other than what she had. Like I ain't had nothing, So
Nah,
I mean, I don't know. It kind of worked out regardless, in my opinion. Comments was moving. Thank you, Josh, Aquarius, Slicky Woo Boo, Miss Misha. Thank y'all for keeping up with the conversation in the comments. Even though they came
What
back
up,
and
Woo?
stuff. And I know y'all working and stuff, but yeah. AQ said
Q.
hey. And that's Lil Molly right there, AQ, in the top right corner. I mean top left corner.
Yep. Better get on this train.
Yeah. Well, do me a favor and cue us up with some music, and then you know, our little closeout music. But Dave and the chat, I want to ask if y'all have anything that y'all want to announce. Since Reese is not here,
Okay.
I want me to pulling up the flyers
Sun
today,
in
but
a
I want to
steaming
ask if y'all
cup.
have anything coming up or anything y'all want to say to close off.
The only thing, the only thing I got going on is down in here, Cumberland, Maryland, a place called Mezzo's Bar and Grill. I'll be performing with Nemo, the late bloomer,
Okay.
July 4th.
Okay, I remember that flyer. Okay. What city and state is that? What's the city, state, time? Price
Cumberland,
ticket?
Maryland.
Did you say
Cumberland,
$20?
Maryland. Time at 8 o'clock. Yeah, $20. Yeah.
Then it's $20. Hey,
Yeah.
Chow, you anywhere around the camera? I don't know if Chow is anywhere around the camera. David, let me know if you hear the music or not, because sometimes I'm on here and I
Yeah,
can't
I
hear
can
nothing. You can
Yeah, I
hear,
can
that's good. Okay, that's good. I'm afraid to leave out. I don't know if Molly is around, and I'm afraid to leave out. I'm not gonna leave out to hear the music or nothing. But is it still
Molly-
playing?
Yeah, the music's still playing. Molly
Okay,
just
good.
left.
Okay. Well, he the one that hits the end button, so if this bitch keep rolling, everybody, I guess y'all just fizzle y'all ass out. We gonna say bye and exit our screens after we get done. I'm trying to give while the music is rolling. I'm trying to give Chow a minute to come back. I don't know why he disappeared, but maybe to use the bathroom or get a quickie in or something like a quickie. Whatever it is, that's not my business. I just wanted to see if he had anything to say. To announce himself. Y'all, if y'all do use TikTok, follow my TikTok. I don't never announce what I'm, y'all see the fucking name. So if niggas really want to follow, they will. But since I'm looking for something to say, I might as well say just follow my TikTok. It's Trayvon Gray 196, and I'm making a little whatever I want to make. So ain't nothing specific on there, but I enjoy being able to use TikTok and have fun on there, laugh with people and meet people, talk to people and stuff like that. Anything else besides that show coming up for you, David? If not, it's okay. I'm just asking. This is the time to go ahead and get it out there.
That's what I can think of right now.
Okay. Reese is on here. The music should be rolling. So if anything you want to say to close out, we're going to be done with this tonight. Today.
All right. On May the 10th, catch me at 2 Mac Barbershop celebrating Miss Sonia's birthday. I'm back just in time. And now I'm all over the place, man.
That's all right. I'm glad you got something rolling. Chow, I know you hear the music, but you got anything that you want to announce to get us up out of here?
Yeah. It's your boy Chow Bout, aka Bout Got Jokes. Right out of Southside Jamaica, Queens, same neighborhood as 50 Cent, no cat. Hit up. You can get some. Go grab my new merch, man, on bonfire.com /Bout Got Jokes. May 15th, I'll be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee at the Jersey Hustle Comedy Club in the comedy competition. And we're gonna keep it rocking like that. Every third Saturday you can catch me at the Coffee Pot with LA Josh Preston and the Real Funny Comedy Show.
That part. Reese and the okay, go ahead, my bad.
And what is it? Every third Tuesday of the month, catch us at the Spot on Kirk in Roanoke, VA at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, we outside with it.
Y'all outside with it. I do want to give a personal shout out to two of my players, people that I consider on my team that I play with outside of Molly, Louisa, and Trey and Misha. That's my backbone right there. Them four, that's the Morning Mac Back Show. But it wouldn't be the Morning Mac if I didn't have Chow, LA Josh Preston in the podcast, and Rodney Glover, Dad Mentality, and all of you other beautiful
and
people.
David Funny Man Green. Did you say his name?
David Funny Man Green. David is at my house. David,
You always forget about David.
I'm
He
sorry.
always
Don't forget
what about me?
Eminem, don't forget about Dre.
David,
Don't
we're gonna
forget
stop
about
putting your
David.
name on that ticket across the bottom of the screen. Don't even worry about it.
David, I'm
Because every time you say something, you
David
forget.
first.
You be right here, and you be
I'm
right
saying
here.
Look, don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my brain. David, know I love him. David
Hey, in
Green.
the
Funny
future,
man,
Reese,
FG.
in the
Yeah.
future, Reese, for the people that, I mean, it's just an idea off the random, but for the people that be on here, like, I would like to see the podcast, that mentality. I would like to see that type of stuff be rolling across the bottom of the screen too, because I feel like the people that's a part of this all the time, especially when there's a show notice or something like that, besides the flyer, like before the flyer, I don't want to give Molly extra things to do, but that could be stuff that could be rolling across the screen too. That's like a way of plugging everybody. So if I catch you no matter what time, and I don't, maybe I didn't watch until the flyers came up, maybe I didn't watch to the end, I'll still see information about LA Josh Preston page, like a new event coming up or whatever. But can we start plugging people a little bit more with the what information that flows across the screen? Is that okay?
Okay.
I was just asking, if that's all right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, because I want to show people. I want people to visually see it.
It's through my voice, but
Oh no, that's fine. I'm talking about more so on Molly's side, with just typing them links, or just dropping the link in the little. He know how to do it, but it'll roll people's actual handles or whatever they trying to really get out there. But the people that like spend a lot of time being really close knit to the platform, I feel like I should see the information pop up on the screen sometime. So just an idea. We can talk about that later.
And
I'm
go
just
to the
asking.
Morning Mac page too, because hopefully they on there too. Are they on there too?
They float in and out there, but they rather
No, like a link for them. Like, are those shows on there too?
That could be a status, but there's not really a way to put up a permanent link.
Okay.
You put up a link tree and have stuff, but not. That could be
Monday
a part of
and
your
Thursday.
link tree is your people's like stuff too. So when that comes along, that could be we'll talk about that later. I don't want to run the time back. I'm pretty sure that music not even rolling no more.
Yeah, the music is
No,
gone.
it's gone.
Yeah,
But
Okay.
we ain't gonna do no 6-hour marathon like Josh did last night.
No, we not. I
Not
can't hear
me
the
last
music,
night, but
so I can't determine when the music went off. I can't hear it.
Yeah.
we
It was
gonna get in there. We gonna play the
Okay.
music again. Roll the music. I love this song. Oh, and DJ Slide Ty got some new music dropping.
That's what's
Stuff
up.
I ain't even heard. Oh my gosh. Wait till you have the other listening party because he get into the soulful side.
Set myself a marine sexologist.
Yeah, and all of y'all go to my page, man, and hit that video. My homeboy Tony Ball, man, he just dropped a new song. You know what I mean? I support him heavy. He lives
We
out
don't
in
care about no
Houston.
Tony Ball. If he don't come on this show, we don't care about no Tony Ball.
I think
Tony gotta
Oh,
go
that
on
is
the
not.
show.
That is your opinion and not anyone else's.
not the opinion of the Morning Mac show.
Disclaimer.
He definitely be watching though in the cut.
He
He
do.
don't
If
do
he
too
in
much,
the comments, come on then.
he usually don't do too much commenting because he drive like I drive. So sometimes he just watch and listen when I'm
So all
on.
we need to do is hear his voice. All we need is a little bit. All we need is a little bit.
Not a
But
lot,
yeah.
baby girl, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give us some of his music too, a little bit. Tony Ball.
And-
Well, be
Yeah.
careful what you ask for, because I mean, all right.
His music name is Red Rum Eastwood.
Oh Lord.
You know
Murder.
what Red Rum is,
More
right?
murder, more murder.
Oh,
That's
more
his
murder.
street name.
Red
Murder.
Rum, Red
Come again.
Rum. We know
Is
what
it C
is.
murder?
No, never
Eastwood.
seen.
Oh, all right.
Like Clint Eastwood.
All right.
Red
And-
Rum
and,
Eastwood, like Clint Eastwood.
And I'm also working on an album. It's called Get Rich or Sell My Stamps Trying. So
Yeah, next time you're gonna enlighten us on how the book is going, because I want to hear about the
Tell
book
us
sales.
about
So my
book, David.
stamps trying.
Face the blue.
Okay, by AM morning. Is that music still rolling?
No.
You
All right,
got,
well, go ahead and close us out then, Reese.
you're gonna have to use that vest that you that picture that you took in the bulletproof vest as your
the album cover.
So look, I gotta wait for Molly to get back. And guess what my nurse said? Guess what she said about the weed?
She said,
What?
yeah.
She said it definitely would help the pain. She green lighted it. And she's a natural herbalist. And she said that she glad to see that I'm taking my vitamins, my magnesium, zinc, and elderberry, and my sea moss. She said yes to the sea moss. She said that I'm doing good. Yes. And I'm trying to do better. She said I'm doing good, maintaining my diabetes, the sugars. I'm doing good doing that. Yes.
So
What's up?
in other words, she was smoking on the way to your house, and
Yeah, high faded in it. She didn't want to show her red eyes on camera. So
and perfumed herself up before she came upstairs to you, and then you started talking
yeah,
about weed. She was
freshen
like,
up, spray that
"Get
little
high.
set, you know.
No,
Get high, girl."
she's a naturalist, like a herbalist. She believes in natural remedies versus
Hey, Reese.
chemicals.
While you talking,
Right.
go ahead and kick up the music so you can go ahead and close us out. 3 hours, 20 minutes.
Okay, and that's all I want to say. Big shouts out to that, and y'all gonna be seeing a different Reese transform. It's coming.
That's right.
Ooh.
There we go.
Well, I'm finally getting my grass cut right now too, David. Thank God. Shit.
Is that a euphemism?
Is that a euphemism for something?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, what about me getting my grass cut?
Yeah, is that
that
means?
So I really needed to get my fucking grass
Oh, okay.
cut.
I thought that meant some trim. You know what they used to call it back in the day. You getting some trim, get my grass cut. I thought that was the same.
No, I really needed
Oh,
my grass
thank you for clarity. I love, understanding. Yes, sir.
Josh, I want to say a big old juicy, give it a wet kiss to Josh Preston, turning 50 next week, because we're not
Man,
going to
Black don't crack.
the
Unless you smoke it,
podcast because
you
he's
know.
not doing his show. But
It's there.
I'm gonna miss it. But Josh, you have a fabulous vacation.
Enjoy your birthday, bro.
Enjoy your trip. Enjoy your birthday.
Right.
50, big 5-0.
Enjoy all of you. You know what I mean? Just take it all in. Get some weed. Get some edibles. Get a good
I don't
cocktail.
think he fucking.
You know, Josh ain't fucking around.
He don't fuck with no shit like that.
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
That's the devil's letters.
The only time Josh get high is when somebody fuck with him. Then he be high as a motherfucker. Motherfucker.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
He ain't high. Josh is hot. He's coming in hot.
That other side come out. What the fuck? You know,
I
get
said,
real
fuck you. I said,
yeah. I said, damn, Josh, calm down. That's okay.
His forehead was shiny as shit. I'm like, oh, I ain't never seen this side of him.
You know when the bitches be like, stop, y'all. Y'all stop.
Josh don't play. When he's dead,
Stop, Josh.
You know you in trouble. Them glasses be fogged up and he...
Oh shit, he said we doing edibles. Okay.
Oh, freak of league, freak of the hour. Go ahead and get you an Eddie on your jetty. Full of confetti. All right, I'm done.
Get a good one too.
Get one of them Gwen Brown.
Oh Lord, them Gwen joints be potent. I wouldn't fuck with that. I'm a smoker. I might not fuck with her
rapey
shit no
brownie,
more.
they call it.
Yeah. I was in the mattress like this. I said, I don't think I'm gonna do that no more. Wiping my face all crumbs and shit. So I don't
Josh
think
might want to get it to be in the couch like that.
Oof, Lord. Clean it up on aisle 3. We gotta clean up on aisle 3.
Do I see my super producer Molly Mall on camera? Molly Mall.
What's that, Mall?
He might not. Oh, you in the tunnel?
Extraordinaire.
Probably in the tunnel.
I thought you were gonna let me see Braylon before he go.
Oh yeah, you missed Braylon because Braylon was on camera. Live 215 like a news reporter. And you missed it. You missed it. The news. They're gonna run it again.
He froze up on the train.
Well, we might as well cue that music up though. Close us all. I don't know how long you want to go. I ain't trying to go for no 4 hours to be honest.
No, I'm tired. I need some rest.
All right.
I need food and rest.
Let me back in when I come in so I can hear the music.
Okay. I'm trying to get back down to the.
I'm glad your nurse gave you a good bill of health and told you.
No, she told me I need help. She told and she's going to let them know that I definitely need help. I could benefit from help and I need it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad she gave you the green light to go ahead and ask them about getting you some THC in your medical regimen.
Because your medical history will cover your ability to get, will grant you the ability without having to pay to get a medical card. I'm pretty sure. Like you have more than enough things on the list. Not that
it's the nerve damage alone,
the eyes and all of that stuff. Like
Yeah, and the nerve damage alone qualifies, for that.
Okay.
You see, so yeah.
Josh said his wife was said she they turning up for the 50.
I'm not mad at that. Freaking late. Freaknik. Tip drill. The music must be playing. I can't hear it.
Yeah, the music playing.
Damn, I hate
Music playing.
Oh, it's the morning Mac, where the time don't
Can y'all
lag.
hear it?
Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag.
There you go.
Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place.
Well, I think today was a great show. I hope everybody liked today's show. I think it was enjoyable. That's what's up. It was a good conversation with David and Chow today.
Thank you guys.
Misha, DJ Slicky Boo Boo, AQ. Thank y'all for stepping in this joint. I hope y'all like whatever page y'all watching it from, just so we know that y'all was in here. Help the algorithm. But I appreciate y'all.
So see y'all Monday.
Listens a hit on the Morning Mac Show.